All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
Welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. We are back again with another Chelsea match, Champions League settings. Second leg, Lille versus Chelsea, ladies and gentlemen. And hopefully we do the job here today. We're leading 2-0, obviously, from the first leg. And as long as this isn't some sort of a crazy upset, hopefully we see this through and move into the quarterfinals in this tumultuous times, ladies and gentlemen, these very, very difficult times. UEFA has also come out and said we are not going to be allowed to sell any Champions League tickets for the future until all of these sanctions are in place. It's really tough, and I really want to hear from each and every one of you guys on the live chat today. How you feel, because I think it's very important for each and every one of us to let out our feelings, relieve the stress a little bit. Because I don't know about you guys, like I honestly at times find it difficult to read, to hear certain things that are happening with Chelsea Football Club. I mean, who's the government actually even hurting? Who's the UK government actually even hurting? They're hurting the general public. They're hurting fans like you and me. They're hurting their own sort of people of their country, all the people and their lives and their jobs, their livelihood. They're not even hurting the people that they are set out to hurt. Their prerogative is to put pain on Rome and put pain on Russia. It's not even doing any of these things. All of these sanctions are actually hurting us, who are not even directly correlated to the whole situation. We're not even at fault. So, some common sense needs to be put out there. And it's mad, the amount of stuff. Like, look at the debacle that we're facing for the Middlesbrough game. Only 500 to 600 of our fans will get to go there because they were able to buy the tickets before the sanctions. And then moving forward, if we don't have a new owner, sort of sorted, the next Champions League fixtures, we're not going to be able to have any fans. Well, we're not going to be able to sell tickets. And it's mad. It's mad. All the situation that's happening at the moment is absolutely mad. But it is what it is. We have a Champions League match to look out for. Our team, they've made it to Lille in France. There's some sort of issues over there. There's some tear gas going around. Classic French situation all the time, isn't it? Whenever there's matches happening, there's all seems to be, some sort of a chaos over there. Big matches, I suppose. But hopefully all the people in France that have traveled there, they're doing okay. And we see this through. 2-0 in the first leg, and now the second leg coming up, ladies and gentlemen. The lineup will look at very, very soon. I like the lineup. I really do. It's 2 up front, 3 in midfield. You've got the experience back with Alonso and Azpilicueta. And during these tough times, you need all the experienced heads in the team. So I'm very, very happy with that. Shout out to each and every one of you guys that have joined already. Smash the like button, number 1, as soon as you come through. If you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe. The likes are directly correlated to the growth of the channel. So the more likes, the better this channel will grow. The more this particular stream will get, recommendations from YouTube. So make sure you do that. Mr. Rich, hello, Miz. How you doing, my man? Jeff Knightley, hi, Miz. Sugar Joyty, I hope we get a new owner by the time we reach quarterfinals. 100% do. I hope we do. I mean, apparently the bids, the last day for the new ownership bids will stop tomorrow. Tomorrow is the final day. Friday is the final day. And I hope our process that, the selling process that is being looked after by Rain, who's the financial institution that's looking after this. I hope they come to a decision and they make they find a particular bidder that is worthy enough to buy Chelsea Football Club. So, yeah, I hope it gets resolved very, very soon. Also, Remy Edosoman, good to see you. I'm praying for Chelsea, 100%. We all are praying for Chelsea. Sai Krishna, 3-5-2, and that midfield looks threatening, bro. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And we'll look at the lineup very, very soon. Marvo, good to see you, my man. Big up, Miz. Bless. Football Extremist, good to see you. Hello, Miz. How you doing? Shubha Roy, at least we have fullbacks, wingbacks now. At least. I mean, there was a time where all of us were complaining that, Alonso and Azpilicueta are just not good enough. And now we're like so happy to just have you guys back because we're in the mud. Reece James is still injured, and obviously with Chilwell, we're not going to have him back till the start of next season. God knows how next season's going to sort of line up as well, how it looks next season, depending on all of these ownership issues. So, Krishna, looks like we will know the owner by Brentford match. Is the Brentford match 2nd of April or something like that? Let me have a quick look at this. Chelsea fixtures. 3rd April, yeah, 4th. Okay, 2nd April, yeah, 4th. 3rd April for me. Yeah, I hope by then we know the owner and all of these sanctions go away. We need these sanctions gone because it's detrimental to the club, to the existence of the club, if I'm being honest. Alex Abhishek Matthew, could be 4-2-2-2. 4-2-2-2. If it's 4-2-2-2, who would the 4 be at the back? I'm pretty sure there's 3 CBs. I don't think we're playing with the personnel to be 4-2-2-2. Mr. Rich, yes, I hope we get new owners before Brentford game. Miz, I hope you're well, bro. Looks like you have some dry cough. Yeah, no, I'm all right. I don't know. All of a sudden, there was a bit of dry cough. I'm absolutely fine. Thanks, man. Great out here and good to see you, man. G11W, hello, Miz. All of my superstars are here. So good to see you guys. Honestly, you guys are the best supporters, man. I cannot stress enough. Each and every one of you guys always support in every single video that drops. And you guys are always here on a watch along. And honestly, the community we're building is fantastic. International break comes at a good time. Yes, it actually does. After the Middlesbrough game, no more footy for at least a couple of weeks. And I think that's timely. We get this ownership stuff sorted out. Hopefully the sanctions are gone. And we can focus from there. Some big matches coming up during the international break as well. In life, no limits, my man. Sup, Miz? How you doing? Jimmy Spliff TV. There's 3 CB, so no 4-2. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. All right, let's have a look at the lineup, ladies and gentlemen. And also, there's some other big blockbuster matches going on today as well. Liverpool versus Arsenal. That's going to be a good one. We'll keep an eye out on that as well. Tottenham versus Brighton is off and running at the moment. So we'll see what happens there. But Arsenal versus Liverpool, that's going to be a very, very good game. Okay. We'll look at the Lille team very soon. But first of all, Chelsea team, this is the lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Kai Havertz up front with Christian Pulisic, 2 up front, which is fine. I'm very, very okay with that. Alonso is back, ladies and gentlemen, after being sick for a little while. So he's back into the team. Good to see him back. Honestly, I never thought I'd say this, but yeah, good to see Alonso back. Jorginho, Kovacic, Kante. I'm pretty sure Jorginho will be the deepest midfielder. And then you'll have Kovacic on the left side, Kante on the right side, acting as the 8s. Cesar Azpilicueta is back as well. Thankfully, thank God he is back. He had some stomach bug a couple of matches ago. So good to see him back. Experience on both the sides, Alonso and Azpilicueta. So good to see that. Antonio Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Christensen in the back 3. Good to see Christensen back as well, ladies and gentlemen. As much as I love Chalobah, and I really do, he's been a bit iffy in the last few games and, just needs to sharpen up a little bit and glad to see Christensen back. Obviously, Christensen most likely not going to stick around in the Chelsea Football Club come next season. His deal with Barcelona is probably done and dusted. But I've not given up hope on Chalobah. Chalobah is still a very, very good defender for us. Just going through a bit of an iffy form. In goalkeeping position, Edouard Mendy. So very, very happy with that. In substitution, we have Kepa Arrizabalaga, Bettinelli, Romelu Lukaku, Timo Werner, Loftus-Cheek, Chalobah, Mason Mount, Ziyech, Kennedy, Malang Sarr, Havertz. It's a strong bench, man. We can rely upon anyone. We've got 5 substitutions that we can make. Hakim Ziyech, an important one, hopefully will come in. Mason Mount as well. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. We'll see what happens between Timo Werner and Lukaku, who gets the opportunity there. Cheeky Harvey Vale minutes would be good as well, depending on how the match goes. Let me know what your thoughts are, ladies and gentlemen, with the Chelsea lineup before we look at the Lille lineup. Looks like a defensive lineup. How we have J5 and Kovakante all playing. Look, we are leading 2-0, so there's no need for us to be overly attacking in this situation. I think it's better to control game. And I think when you have 3 midfield, the likes of Kovacic, Jorginho, and Kante, the message we're putting out there is control. Ishan, my boy, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Miss. What's up? Lineup.
Yeah, bro. Same old.
Analysis.
6:41 a.m. Our ownership conversations, discussions are still up in the air, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
How do you like the lineup, Ishan?
I think I'm so kind of surprised that we're going with midfield 3 with all of the midfield trio, because but I think so it makes sense that we need to dominate the midfield, and maybe we're adding up one more body in the mid.
I think we're looking for control, Ishan. I think because we're leading 2-0, there's no need to go ultra attack and attack them. Do you know what I mean? Like they're going to be the ones who are going to attack us, so we can try and hit them on the counter.
Yeah, and I think so. Just to add up, Kante as well and Kovacic, both of these guys. Jorginho definitely plays the role that he always plays, but then these 2 guys definitely gonna be there for all the interceptions, and then to just cut away, convert the disposition into transition, and then further we take the whole create the whole attacking scenario. So I think so it makes sense from one end. But then I think so it's been a smart selection at Thomas Tuchel. We'll see how things transpire.
I think so as well, man. I was also surprised when I saw midfield 3, but then I quickly realized we rather have control in this match. I mean, I don't think we necessarily need to be on the front foot and try and really attack them. We can look for counters, and I think Pulisic and Kai Havertz will be perfect for the counters. N'Golo Kante, I'm pretty sure, will burst into the counter situation. Kovacic will burst into the counter situation, and then you've got the likes of Marcos Alonso and Azpilicueta who can always chip in with either a goal or an assist. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Thomas Tuchel had to say in regards to the lineup. It's just little changes. He said it does not feel so much, but we had only 2 days in between today and Newcastle, and only 2 days before Newcastle in between matches. So I think some of these changes are necessary to have fresh legs and also a fresh mindset. Marcos Alonso and Aspi come back as a specialist as wingbacks. We started against Newcastle in a 4-1-4-1, so slight change, but nothing big. It's a second leg in a knockout game, so we will trust ourselves, trust our principles, and be best that we can. So, and then he goes on to say, they play the role of an underdog. So first of all, we need to accept it and don't fight against it. They will play this role, and it will allow them to overperform. So we need to stand up against it. We don't predict what's coming up, but we are aware of it. We didn't need to remind anybody that at halftime, no match is won, and for sure, no match in the Champions League. So that's good. Good talk from Thomas Tuchel. Shubhajyoti Roy, Lukaku keeps on warming bench since Roman news. Ishan,
this is a good statement, though. This is a good statement by Shubhajyoti. I think so. Because you understand the dynamism, right? The back end story of this statement where, since Roman's gone, right, his all assets are freezed. it,
There's
it,
no
it, it
pressure.
means, yeah, it means one thing, right? He Lukaku, when it comes to players, he's been the most expensive asset, right? I mean,
Yeah.
no two ways about it. Right? And now, since
Yeah.
Roman's assets are freeze, Roman definitely is not getting even a single penny from whatever the whole CFC sale. That means Lukaku's net expense comes to zero. It doesn't matter to the club anymore that how much he's cost to the club,
Yeah,
right?
because the
I
books will
think
be
so.
balanced out. The books will be balanced
Right?
out. Yeah.
You get me, right? I think so. The
Yeah. The
books are
new
balanced
owners will
now.
come in and they'll just balance
New
everything out,
owners
right?
come in, and I think so. Everything starts from zero. It doesn't
It
matter how
does.
much you cost.
Yeah.
I think so. The performance keep you up, and that's it. That's one positive that I can bring out from here, and I think so. This comment is spot on.
I was going to ask you, Ishan, if you're Romelu Lukaku, are
Yeah.
you contacting your agent at the moment and saying, look, perhaps we need a solution outside of Chelsea Football Club come the end of season?
Oh, please! I wish he does, man. I wish he does. Because listen, Miss, I'm not saying that because because of all what happened and the way he's been degrading here. I'm saying it for his good as well, right?
Yeah.
Just try to let's try to get things straight here. Now, if Thomas Tuchel is here long to stay, and I hope, touch wood, he does, you know, then definitely for Lukaku, it's not fitting for him. It's not fitting the way he wants to play this
Yeah.
club, and whatever things happen, the way he's trying to indulge himself, the way he's trying to himself into the whole team is just not happening, right? So for him, it'll be good to just go to a team like you said yesterday, maybe an Atletico Madrid. Maybe things might just work there.
And you know
The
what,
way
Ishan?
they
He
play.
doesn't have the time to waste. Like he's in his prime
Exactly,
age.
right? Exactly. It'll be good for him as well, right? Now Kai Havertz
Yeah.
bombing up with goals and assists. Even if he doesn't, I don't think so. Lukaku brings in anything to the table. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
Lukaku is not giving us goals, he does not give us anything on the pitch. Kai Havertz, even if he does not give us goal, he comes up with assists or maybe the work rate. He plays the role of sometimes a defensive midfielder, bombing down into the whole mix, and then trying to create something from there. So he's a package there. And I'm not saying Lukaku to become someone somewhat like that, but then the thing is, he does not provide anything to the team. If he's not scoring goals, and that's the worst part. So for him, for the betterment of his future, and for the betterment of everybody else, maybe he needs to talk to his agent. You know what I mean?
No, I have to agree, bro. I'm in the same sort of situation where I'm thinking, mate, you're in your prime age, and now you're being benched on a regular basis. You do need to think about your career. Marva Miz, no Renato Sanchez for Lille, which is a huge news. Let's have a look at their lineup now. Burak Yilmaz up front. Jonathan David is the man to look out for. He's a very good player. Has been doing madness for Lille, but also for Canada. Jonathan Bamba was a bit of an issue for us in the first leg, especially going behind Alonso on a regular basis. So we do need to look out for him. Benjamin Andre Shecker, Gabriel Gudmundsson. In the backline, they've got Thiago Jallo, Jose Fonte. We know everything about Jose Fonte being his time in the Premier League. Sven Botman also is a very good defender. Selic, and then they've got Leo Jardim in goalkeeping position. I've got to be honest, yes, they played well in the first leg. They pressed well, they controlled the ball, but they never actually threatened to score. And we on the counter really got them well, and then obviously scored the two goals. Should have been four maybe, because there were a couple of chances from Kai Havertz where he should have put away. I'm not entirely worried about them, but I do respect them. I mean, Ishan, thoughts on this Lille lineup and the fact that they don't have Renato Sanchez, who was also a very big player for them in the first leg. I
Yeah.
mean, how are you looking at this particular team?
Yeah, I think so. Renato Sanchez were their best player, right?
Yeah,
Definitely. In Stamford Bridge, the last fixture they lost 2-0. They had a lot of chances created by him. He was looking at like the most threatful player. most creative player, but they don't have him today. I think so. It's going to have a huge impact, but then it's going to be difficult for us as well, Miss. I think so.
Yeah.
It's their home ground, and they're definitely gonna, you know, uh, just throttle it throughout 90 minutes. Let's see what happens. They have nothing to lose.
They
Two
have
nil
nothing to
down.
lose. They have to go for it. They have to go for
Yeah,
it.
100%, and we'll have to try not to concede at least the first 45 minutes. You know what I mean? Or else
Yeah.
things become very, very, very interesting if we concede. So I hope that we keep a clean sheet. So until and unless we keep a clean sheet the whole game, the job is done, right?
Yeah.
And now if we score in the first half, I think the things should be pretty much done from our side as well. It'll
I
be
think three
very
goals will
difficult
be
for them.
too much for them.
Yeah, exactly. Three goals would be a big ask for them. But then, yeah, looking at the lineup, I think so. Uh, Jonathan David is a man to watch. I think so, and Yilmaz
Mm.
as well. Both guys have the potential to at least uh, bring some headache to our back three,
Jonathan Bamba
the
as
centre
well, man.
backs.
Bamba on that right side.
Yeah, Bamba as well. I think so. Bamba
Quick.
is also a quick, fast, and a very creative player for them. But then I
Mm.
think so cannot disregard the fact that Renato Sanchez has been their best player
Yes.
in the
Yes.
previous fixture, and they'll definitely miss him. But yeah, let's see how things goes. I would still keep our team as the top favorites.
No, for sure. G11W, do you think Saul is unvaccinated? That's why he not travel. I mean, that's a very good point. I didn't actually think about this. For some silly reason, or not really even a silly reason, I was thinking maybe we're just trying to save some money with how many people are going to go because we simply don't have enough money. But maybe you're right. I mean, look at our bench; it's completely full bench, and you know, you'd think maybe in this scenario, perhaps maybe Harvey Vale could have missed out for Saul. You could have a point. I'm not really entirely sure who's vaccinated and who's not vaccinated in our team, but that could be a point. That could be a point. Mr. Rich, seeing Lukaku on the bench makes me happy. We have our number one striker, the main man, Kai. I mean, I'm looking forward to some Kai Havertz magic again, ladies and gentlemen. This guy, I just want him to keep scoring goals. And he said it, Ishan, he said it in the press conference. I am hungry. I'm not happy. I want more goals. I love that. Honestly, Ishan, when I hear players talk like that, it just makes me feel that's the mentality, man. Never get
Yeah.
satisfied. Yes, you've been scoring goals. Yes, you've been assisting. But I love how you can see it in his eyes as well, Ishan, that this man, it's like he's addicted now. He wants goals. I'm in addiction with goals. I need to feed myself every time. I mean, how good does that sound, Ishan, man?
Oh, it sounds absolutely wonderful, and especially at a time when we needed him the most. You know what I mean? This is
Yeah.
probably the toughest time he's gonna face as a
Clutch,
player.
clutch
You
player,
know,
bro.
yeah, and these results count a lot, man. I don't think so people realize enough. I mean, how much these results count, the clutch goals that he's coming up with, and the few wins that we are getting, especially at this point of time where things are not going wrong. I mean, the whole club is under the clouds of uncertainty. But
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, definitely Kai Havertz, looking at him, he feels like he's the main man. He feels like he's got that responsibility, the similar mentality that he had in Bayern Leverkusen, where he felt like he
Yeah.
was the main man. He
Yeah.
was the man in charge. And now, listen, it took time for Kai Havertz to actually come out and become that sort of persona, to
Yep.
build
Yep.
in that charisma in him. But now he knows the fact that, listen, there's nothing that can stop him. Lukaku, 100 million, everything is bullshit. Performance matters. Performance matters. If you perform like a champion, you're gonna stay in the squad. If you don't perform,
Hmm.
you're gonna get out. And I think so. The perfect time Kai Havertz realized that work rate matters in the team, it is this. The moment he realized that he needs to displace Lukaku from the team, and he can do that only by putting up his relentless work rate,
Hmm.
just running up and down, and then goals will subsequently come. Even the SS will subsequently bomb up with the numbers. I think so this is the perfect time he realized it, and he's utilizing it very well. And the luck is also favoring him, let's say, for that matter, and when everything goes good, I think so the output also becomes very much positive, and that's exactly what's happening with Kai Havertz, and I'm really happy to see that, man.
No, 100%, man. We've got a match coming up in about 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a few more comments to discuss, and then obviously we'll start doing the watch along in terms of the match starting. Alex Abhishek Matthews, thank you so much for the comment, my man. Heard about Chelsea supporters being subject to tear gas in Lille. Yeah, I've seen some sort of informations around that on social media. There are a few people that are affected by this. Let me see if I can bring this up. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I think there's been some tweets that's been out. People were trying to just enjoy the normal day at a football club, and then things just went sour. Let's see if I can bring this up. Give me 1 second. So, yeah, some witness accounts of what actually happened in Lille before the game tonight started attacking us. Innocent Chelsea fans tear gassed and attacked in Lille. Yeah, it's mad. It's absolutely mad. I think, yeah, here we go. Any
I
Chelsea
didn't knew
fans
about this
caught
one.
up?
What's happening?
I don't know why the issue. There was hold on.
My
There was
God.
this particular person that was tweeting this. He was caught up in this particular. Yeah, imagine being tear gas when you're in a restaurant minding your own business, then going outside to ask what the hell is going on, then being smashed over the head and back by the police, who then pepper sprayed you in the eyes only for your mates to watch and run. That's mad. Like, what was the issue? What is going on? I've got no idea, man. This is what Simon Johnson just tweeted. Saudi media group's bid to buy Chelsea is 3.5 billion. This will be the highest offer given the circumstances, but there won't be much between the handful of serious bidders. Okay, so some important, interesting stuff there. I think I saw a comment here saying, Ms. What do I think about Ken Griffiths? The Ricketts family and Ken Griffith have officially bidded well in excess of 3 billion. Sources say plan is for them to maintain on the pitch and modernize off it. Already have existing relationship with Rain Group, Saudi Media Group, 3.5 billion. So there's a lot of money coming, ladies and gentlemen. But there's some interesting stuff in regards to Ken Griffiths. CFC Daily. I'll just show you guys quickly before we start the match. There's a lot of stuff happening in regards to Ken Griffiths. Yeah, more within the emails. Disgusting, and Ricketts family shouldn't even be allowed on site, let alone the club. So there's some history of the Ricketts family having problems with Muslims. So people like me, they've got problems with Muslim people. Islam is a cult and not a religion. And then they've also got issues with Asians as well. So I don't know how much you want these guys to be the owners of Chelsea Football Club when they've got that kind of history.
And apparently, Miss, the consortium of Todd Boehly and that whole Swiss American consortium, one of those guys is a Spurs fan, apparently.
Yeah, that Jonathan Goldstein, he's a Spurs fan.
My God, if that happens, oh my.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
But you know what? Every time I think about it, your dialogue comes to my mind. Beggars can't be choosers.
Beggars
But
can't
I
be
mean,
choosers.
but I mean,
Beggars can't be choosers.
is this the level we're gonna come down to? Where Spurs fans gonna overpower and become
Can you
an
imagine the
owner?
banter? Can you imagine the
Oh
banter?
my God.
It's mad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start. The players are obviously out, and we are ready to begin. Ishan, you feeling confident about this match?
Yeah, I think so. I am. It's going to be a tough day, I think so. But then we should see through. We should see
Yeah,
through.
we should.
Apparently, you know what, Miss? Just to add on another topic, out of the topic which we are discussing now. Apparently, three came out, and I'm sure you read about this. Three came out and said that they're not actually liking the fact that we're still using the three logo in our matches. the reason behind it is and they apparently know the fact that the reason behind it is the lack of shirts that we have left on our stockings. So what 3-1 is to apparently do something and cover up
Like
the
cover it up.
sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and do that inside a match, and literally go into the match. These guys are going mad, man.
Bro,
They really actually don't want.
I can't wait till we get a new owners, and I want 3 to be out. They've been so rubbish during this whole process. They've been absolutely rubbish. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are off, up and running. Marcos Alonso, Rudiger, and already Lille are finding the high press. They are swarming in. They are buzzing. Brilliant. And looks like there's already plenty of gap left, and Lille are already getting opened up. Plenty of space, because they will try and chase us. There will be plenty of room available in midfield. Wayland Barreto Football Miss, see Ben Jacobs' tweet. Ben Jacobs, he's the one who talked about, I believe, the Saudi media group. I think he's the one who's keeping in touch with that. Ben Jacobs. Lille's got the ball, spreading it out wide. We're a bit stretched now, ladies and gentlemen. Christensen, well done. First corner to Lille. This is going to be a high-octane match. Okay, Ben Jacobs. Ricketts family and Ken Griffin bid officially tabled Friday for Chelsea sounds impressive. Told offer is well in excess of 3 billion. Ricketts family did due diligence in 2018, which would somewhat speed up the sale. Sources speak of a desire to maintain on-field and modernize off-field. One long-term priority will be to explore a new stadium. Stamford Bridge is a tough to renovate. The group are full of football fans and experienced brand builders and have a strong working relationship with Rain Group. Saudi Media Group bid is 3.5 billion. Think this will be the highest offer given the circumstances, but there won't be much between the handful of serious bidders. Don't see Nick Candy as being one of those now, despite exhaustive and still ongoing efforts to see what's possible. Lots going on, ladies and gentlemen. Lots going on. Thank you so much, Wayland, for that. 3.5 billion from the Saudi group. How do you deny that? Honestly, how do you actually deny that? Okay, N'Golo Kante with the ball through the midfield. Azpilicueta beaten there. This game is quite wild to start off with. Lille gives away the ball now. We need to just bring back some control in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's calm things down, Rudiger. Thiago Silva. Back to Rudiger. Jorginho finding the ball to Kai Havertz, who's dropped deep nicely. Foul on Kai Havertz. I love how Kai takes up those positions in midfield. He just drops into those pockets and then creates that overload in midfield, which is fantastic. Bro, any links to watch Kulkarni? I have to ask links to Ishan or anyone available on the live chat. Anyone available to give a link to Brother Kulkarni, please? Kai Havertz again. Look at Kai Havertz is literally everywhere and anywhere. It's gone out for a goal kick this time. Yanni, no press odd. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of press happening from Lille. We'll see if there's any counter press from us. Himanshu Yadav, good to see you. Just hoping we don't make it difficult for ourselves. Of course. Hoping we don't do that. I mean, we do have a 2-goal advantage, so we've got a nice buffer. And let's be honest. I mean, fingers crossed, obviously, that we generally don't concede. We generally don't even concede one, let alone two. So hopefully we defend well. Great Ehin is saying hisgoal.com. So Kulkarni, please use hisgoal.com if that's something you can use. Ishan, how do you feel about the bids, man? Ricketts family, 3 billion, in excess of 3 billion. Obviously, there seems to be some historic drama racially from that particular group. Saudi group, somewhere around 3.5 billion, but we all know, what history they have. Obviously, Newcastle have those owners. I mean, yeah, how do you feel about this situation? And I said this ages ago. No group are clean, Ishan. No group. When you're that rich, you just simply are not clean.
Yeah, of course, man. But I think so. Means I'm getting a feeling that the Swiss American consortium are going to get it.
Todd
They've
Bowley,
been, they've been the front runners right from get go. And I don't like it. I don't like it from the minute I've heard about them. And you know it. I've said it. I've said it all along. In every stream that I come, that I just don't like it. But again, beggars can't be choosers, isn't it?
You don't think we're gonna give the club to the highest bidder, or it's
No,
not
that's
really?
not that's not the reality. Apparently, because the Rain Group have been, I think so. They've been well informed that it's not about the highest bidder, and it cannot be about the highest bidder. It has to be. It has to be. The whole welfare and the future and the whole balance has to be seen.
Yeah, it's not about the money. It's about the image.
Yeah,
it's about what you want to do for Chelsea.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's not about the money, because apparently the money is not going to Roman anyway. So it's not about the money. It's about the longevity of those owners, and the plans. What are they gonna plan? The business plan, and definitely the promises and the value propositions that they bring in, sort of initially, in the is at least in the initial years, what they're gonna do. I think so that matters a lot, and that has been very clearly been told to the Rain Group.
Do you know? I wonder where the proceeds of sale is. Oh no, ball stolen. 3v3. 3v3. Oh my goodness me. Shot deflected. That could have gone anywhere. It's gone for a corner. We can't be giving away the ball in a silly manner like that.
losing the ball, yeah?
Yeah, man. Cannot be giving the ball like that, man. It's too dangerous. Jonathan Bampa about to take the corner, ladies and gentlemen. Well defended. Back into the danger zone, and again cleared. And hopefully now we're off. Kai Havertz with the ball. That's foul. Yeah, what was I? I was going to say something. Completely forgot now.
About the owner.
Oh, yeah. Ishan, where is the proceed? Like, say whoever buys us. Oh, man. Thiago Silva with that block. Say whoever is, wins the bid and puts in, I don't know, 2.5 billion. Where is this money going, Ishan? Where's the 2.5 billion going? Because Roman can't get any of the money. He's got 1.5 million in debt, which is gone. And net proceeds apparently won't be going to any of his selected places. So where is all of this money going?
I think so. It's either the government gets to decide, right, whether money is going, and
Is
the
that
Rain
fair
Group as well.
that the government gets to decide? Is that fair? That's not even their money.
That definitely that's not fair. But I think so. It should go to the club's welfare. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It should go to the club's welfare, the whole infrastructure development and all those stuffs. I think so. It should go to there. But I'm not sure as of yet. I think so. Since the asset has been frozen, it goes down to the UK government and the Rain Group, where they want to decide to put that whole thing in. Definitely, that's not fair at all.
No, it's a good point, man. I think it might just hopefully it goes into the club welfare, and then we can use that as you said, for money for infrastructure, stadium rebuild, transfer kitty as well, wages, new contract renewals, staff to pay, so many things. Ladies and gentlemen, Lille has a very dangerous free kick in a very good spot coming up. Once again, some very irrational defending from us. Brahma Mentolo saying Jorginho doing same mistakes all over again, man. I haven't been impressed with Jorginho, if I'm being honest, man. Recently, I really have not been impressed with him. Obviously, he put on that clutch assist, but I swear to you, against Newcastle, that's probably the only thing he did. Besides that, he wasn't really that good. Hannah, good to see you as always. Love having you on the live chat. I feel nervous about this game. Obviously, look, a little bit of nerve will be setting in, but I think we should be able to do this. Let's see what happens in this free kick. 10 minutes gone, 0-0. Free kick coming up for Lille. Here we go. Oh, just over the top. Just over the top. Okay. Energy Dong. Ukraine War Fund is what I've seen, read. That's what I've read as well. But that was Roman's charity that was going to.
Yeah, I think apparently that was during the sanction. Any prize money goes to the Ukrainian war. But it is what it means. But I think so. Whoever we get, if it's that Todd Boehly consortium, they'll have a Spurs fan as an owner, which would be the worst banter thing for us, for life, because owner don't change every day, right? So that's gonna be so difficult for us. Next thing, the Ricketts thing, I don't think so anybody would want them, regardless them being the highest bidder, because definitely of the racial comments and them not being the appropriate owners. And when it comes to Saudi media group, I don't think so. I'm feeling like I don't think so. The Rain group are wanting the Saudis to take over.
Yeah, I don't think they want them. I get the feeling as well. I think the Rain group doesn't want them.
Yeah, I think so. The reason being is definitely links to Newcastle's ownership, and definitely we know that it's a private entity, the Saudi media group. But then still, I think so. Any sort of links to the government or the Saudi government can become a danger again for the club in near future. You know what I mean? The same danger that we are in, we never know.
But apparently the UK government said that they see Saudi Arabia as a very important investor in UK. They've got good relationship with Saudis. But you're right, things can change so quickly. You're 100% right. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been doing some madness build-up at the back, inviting some trouble, but so far, so good. Jorginho now with the ball. Back to Thiago Silva. Energy Dom, do we think the situation with club has started to manifest itself in our play? I would have to say, to a certain degree, it probably does. I mean, these players are human beings. Like, how can they not be aware of what's going on mentally? I don't know if they feel like when some of these players, when Kai Havertz coming up in the press conference and saying, "I will travel to away fixtures by myself if I have to. I will pay for the traveling fees and accommodation." Surely these players are not in the right, set of mind. Pulisic now in the wings, but foul again. Yeah, Ishan, I mean, surely there's probably some merit to this particular comment that these players, they wouldn't be completely free in their mind. Some parts of it would be in their mind thinking about this whole ownership and sanctions and whatnot.
Of course, man. Of course, it has to be. It has to be. This is the biggest uncertain situation they might have ever faced, in the whole life as football players. And as things stands, until and unless you get an owner, things will remain uncertain. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Maybe now things might have somewhat calmed down a bit, but then still the problem here is since our financials are being freezed and it's still freezed, it's only gonna start again and resume once we get an owner. Things don't resume in the normal way as it is. The Middlesbrough game, lot of controversies heading into that game as well. We're not going to be at the right frame of mind as well, man. So it's going to be difficult. Definitely Middlesbrough as well. It's going to be difficult to beat them. They'll be high on confidence after knocking out Man United and Spurs in a single run in
And they
FA
won
Cup.
yesterday as well in their league.
Yeah, so it's going to be difficult, man. So let's see what happens. But then definitely the players will not be at the best frame of mind and focus.
Not only it will be very difficult, I think they'll be very annoyed of what we
Yeah.
tried to do, trying to put the match under closed doors. Might have been a bit of a tactic from us
Yeah.
to showcase the fact that why is it okay for Middlesbrough fans to go to the match and it's not
Yeah.
okay for Chelsea fans? Oh my God, look at the pace. Who's this guy with so much pace? Christensen well covered at the end, but who is this player? Who is this player? Oh, ultimately, it's goal kick.
Oh, that has to be a handball. Hit his hand.
Yeah, and it's gone out anyway, so it's a goal kick. But yeah, Middlesbrough fans, they'll obviously be upset of the trick that we try to pull. But at the end of the day, the trick we tried to pull was to showcase that why is it okay for Middlesbrough fans to go by? It's not okay for Chelsea fans. At the end of the day, none of us are in fault of the situation that we're in. Like Chelsea fans are not in fault, just like the Middlesbrough fans. So why is it okay for them to go, but it's not okay for us to go? And they talk about that, but the UK government's worried about the sale of the tickets and where the funds are going. Chelsea have come out categorically and said we are willing to send them for free. So what money are you talking about, UK government? We are willing to send our fans for free. We are not going to collect any money.
It's a straightaway target to Chelsea and nothing else.
100%. And also,
Yeah.
Ishan, if you're worried about where the money goes, why don't you, UK government, just take the money and put it in a suspense account? Put it in an account where once the ownership situation is sorted, then you give it back to Chelsea.
Money, yeah.
You're telling me you can't even do that?
You're telling us that we should be donating all our money to the Ukraine war situation, and
Because we started the war. Because we started the war.
Yeah, because apparently we just literally bombed the whole Kiev apparently with our match fees and man of the match fees and all every money that we get. But you as a government entity, you're reluctant to pay a single penny towards the whole war situation. Why? I mean, we're definitely being targeted here. That's the whole point, and everybody can see it for sure. The thing here is
100%, bro.
Miss the rival fans, the pundits, everybody are having this good golden opportunity to take this into next level by saying, the club should get into administration, liquidation, points should be deducted, strip off the trophies and whatnot. They go into those bad, bad levels, which is kind of sort of not imaginable at this point of time. But best believe me, once we get a new owner, if it comes down to the American owners, if actually those American consortium take over, best believe that possibility of Super League in the near future is high,
Oh, yeah.
high as
They'll
hell.
be all for the Super League.
Of
Oh, nice
course.
ball.
And the next time we the Super League comes back, it is going to. I think so. Everybody would be on the same page to not dilute that anymore. Everybody will be like, all right, let's go with the Super League. It's going to be difficult to turn that down like we did in the last time.
No, you're right, man. It'll be very difficult to put them down, especially when you have US owners, man. But yeah, like as Hannah's saying, I'm fuming with the UK government how they've treated Chelsea. It's disgusting. I don't think they've done enough to help us out. They're doing everything possible to make our lives so difficult to the point where they really don't want us to breathe. They want us to be suffocating and just collapse. It's crazy. How you have not updated the license? Okay, fine. Few days ago, you sanctioned us and you set out a set of license. What we can do and what not. How you haven't amended that till now, it's mad. And at the end of the day, the real question is, who are you actually hurting? You're trying to hurt Roman, you're trying to hurt Russia. You're not hurting any one of those people. You're hurting your own people, you're hurting the fans. So whatever you aimed out to do, it's failing. Unless what you aimed out to do was to liquidate Chelsea, well, then you're succeeding. Yeah. But why would you want to do that from a government level? Why are you looking to do that? It's mad. And the amount of time the government is actually spending in this matter, it makes me think, as Thomas Tuchel said, where is your priority as a country? There's so many other big things. Here we go, Kovacic inside the box. Nice. Christian Pulisic now. Alonso. And Jorginho loses the ball, man. Far out. It was a poor pass from Alonso as well. Oh, and they're through. They're through.
Oh my God.
They're poor. And this is the thing. This is why I'm not entirely worried with Lille. They lack the quality up front. They really do.
They do, and that's where they might be missing Renato Sanchez.
Yeah.
But I think so. How many times I've lost count on the number of times Jorginho's lost possession.
Plenty. But I would have to say that was a poor pass from Alonso as well. Jorginho was getting marked. Alonso needs to scan as well, but that was once again not good control from Jorginho. You need to have awareness. You need to be able to guard the ball. Yeah. Jorginho again. Lawrence, I think it's more of a rivalry stuff. That's why I'm scared they might give us to the wrong owner. Do you know, look, I'll be absolutely honest with you guys. And I want to see what Ishan has to say. And I want to hear what you guys in the live chat have to say about this as well. In this whole situation where we've been getting sanctioned and, you know, all sorts of things that have been said against us, and literally to the point where, you know, we've been made to suffocate. One thing I've realized, look at all the pundits, how they're moving. Look at the rival fans. Look at the government. It's like they've always hated Chelsea Football Club. They've always hated us. And now everything is coming out. It's coming out in tenfold. They're really expressing themselves, their anger and the hatred for Chelsea Football Club, the way we've been bought over by Roman, the way we won our trophies. It's like they're very annoyed. How dare you, Chelsea Football Club, break up Man United and Arsenal stronghold? You didn't do it the right way. You did it the wrong way. So like, I find it's like the general public in UK actually hate Chelsea Football Club, Ishan. You can see the hatred coming out. Even the journalists, Ishan, the articles are full of hatred.
Yeah.
They cannot stand that Chelsea has won all these trophies with Roman's money. They cannot stand that.
You look at newspapers like Telegraph, they actually forgot about the Russia-Ukraine war, and they focused upon Chelsea Football Club being the whole, you know, root cause of the whole war situation, and we being the whole culprit, and we should be liquidated. They came down to the level where they said that our trophies should be ripped off, our titles should be ripped off from us. This is mad. I mean, it shows that, I mean, it's simply us against the whole world, man. It's literally us against the whole world.
Look at the stuff that Jamie Carragher has said, Ishan. Oh, Kovacic breaking through. Pulisic. Hopefully this is it. It can't have.
Oh man,
that was good. That was good. And this is what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, because we lack that extra forward, extra attacking player. Because it's, you know, Kovacic was into the box. We generally have another player, but it is what it is. Here we go, another chip ball. This time Kai Havertz inside the box. Kai, control.
Miss, it's been around 25 minutes. You tell me, has the 3 in midfield helped?
Not really. It's not like we've controlled the match. But we'll see. I mean, Lille have been high octane, bro. They're absolutely high octane. They're just running their heads off.
They're expected to be, I think so. Having gone 2-0 down, but the fact here is, I think so. We had, it's like we had the chance to break away, but just like you said, we've got few men on inside the box
Yeah.
less. That
Yep.
means maybe we could have, at least with the exchange of either Jorginho, maybe we could have got an attacking player that might have helped in attacking premises. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. Going back to the point that I was saying, Jamie Carragher, Ishan,
Yeah.
even though he came out and he said sorry that he had an emotional sort of outburst, but let's be honest, Jamie, I know this is how you feel inside. The way he talked about Chelsea Football Club, going out there and buying everyone, the academy, all they seem to do is find the best youngsters out there and they provide jobs for the. It's not true. Look at a lot of our players, Mason Mount, Reece James, and many others. They've actually come through from the grassroots of Chelsea academy and around the area. And he goes on to say, like this is not the way to go out there and win just by using money. He forgets the fact that Liverpool's done the same thing with Southampton, didn't they? Didn't they absolutely demolish Southampton with Mane, with Van Dijk, with Lallana, Ricky Lambert, and the names just go on. Nathaniel Klein, and many, many more. So, and many other clubs have done this. Like buying players is not a new phenomenon. Like many clubs have done this. Man United with Wayne Rooney from Everton, and many more. Arsenal have always been subject to all of these players. Robin van Persie to Man United, Sami Nasri, Adebayor, Gal Clichy, Sanya to Man City. I mean, you can literally see, Ishan, the hatred from Jamie Carragher. And I feel like there's a lot of people like him in UK that hates Chelsea.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. Maybe probably there's a lot of jealousy with people. I think it's kind of those situations where people seldom get jealous on how quickly you've got rich, and that's how it's been in that transition prior to the Roman era and the success that we had in the past 19 years. It's so easy for people to get jealous, and they don't understand the fact that, I mean, we'll do what is best for our club, right? What the decision that we took to onboard Roman as our owner has to be the best decision for the club, and it has been. Definitely. Now today, if you'd ask Carragher or Neville or any sort of pundit or fan, if you'd ask to switch your owner between Roman, they would take him in a heartbeat. They know the fact that Roman Abramovich as an owner, regardless of whatever's happening,
100%.
Behind the scenes, if you ignore that for a second, for sure, Roman Abramovich as an owner, they would take him every single day of the week in a heartbeat.
Ask Jamie Carragher if he would have refused Roman back in his time. Way he would refuse. No way.
He's just pissed off of the fact that his on his pretty looking tenure as a Liverpool player, he never won the Premier League.
Yeah, he's just salty.
Roman came out. Yeah, Roman came out, put a money on the whole team, and then won 5 Premier Leagues, which he can never see in his whole life. That's why he might be jealous, and I think so. A lot of people are because of the quick success. It's something like that in general as well. Whenever you have, even in your personal life, when you have quick success, quick money, it's so easy for people to get jealous.
Jealousy kicks in,
and your neighbors are like, "What the f?" Yeah,
how did you go from nothing to everything?
Exactly, right? It's one of those situations, man, and then jealousy strikes. It's that exact situation. You won't come out and say, "Oh, you hate your neighbor because of his success," but then you need a sort of a situation. You need a sort of an opportunity, whether the neighbor comes out and strikes maybe an income tax raid on the neighbor, and then you come out with the full flare that, oh man, this guy has been a shit. This guy has been a fraud.
This guy's been doing some naughty stuff.
Exactly. this, I mean, then the whole, the whole color comes out. The real color of your neighbor comes out. That's exactly how these pundits and the rivals are thinking at the moment. But yeah,
No,
that is the whole
absolutely.
case.
Absolutely right. Himanshu Yadav, Ms. YouTube scammed me. I sent a super chat and it didn't show up. I'm really, really sorry for that, Himanshu. Yeah, I don't know why they've done that. See if there is a way where you can report that. If you can send some sort of message to YouTube to say, hey, what's going on? Where's my super chat? Check your card as well if they've taken money off your card. See that as well if that's the case.
I think so. You can mail YouTube, right, and then try to reclaim it.
I think so. Yeah.
That's the process, maybe.
Jeremy GG George, thank you for the comment. Miz, this kind of hatred and envy from the other teams has made us the team we are today. Brought us that winning mentality, proud of that. To be honest, you know what? You do have a point. You absolutely have a point. And this is why I feel these players, they are hurting so much. They understand the hurt that us fans are feeling as well. They will give it their best. And this is why I feel like we'll go far in the Champions League again, because these players are actually going to hurt and they're going to use that energy to basically win games. So maybe this is only going to be good for us in terms of our I suppose results and performances in the field. But we'll see. Yeah, they have debited the money, man. I'm really sorry to hear that, Himanshu. See if you can complain, my man. See if you can complain. There has to be a way where you can contact YouTube and send some sort of email. Really sorry about that, my man. Baba Mantella, honestly, social media became a thing. The footy community has gotten way more toxic than it was. Yeah. Social media has brought a lot of people together like us. Obviously, look at us. Back in the days, 70 plus people live, plus Ishan and I, we wouldn't be able to watch the match together. Social media has put us all together, created a community where we can all enjoy the same match together and enjoy the feelings, ups and downs and everything. So there are positives.
Christensen is injured, Miz.
I know, I can say, oh my God, he needs to be subbed out. Come on, man. This guy, bro, he just came back from supposed injury and now he's going off and now Chalobah is coming on. I hope Barcelona knows what kind of a player they're getting with Christensen. Also, you have to think with Christensen, knowing that he's leaving the football club, is he being precautionary as well with some of these? Is he just saying, look, I don't want to take risk. I want to go to my new club, so sub me off. Oh, well done, Alonso from Intercept. I mean, could there be a situation like that, Ishan, where Christensen is just a bit, doesn't want to take risk, I suppose, and thinking that, I am going to a new club, I don't want to be injured?
Oh, mate, I think so. That is something far-fetched. I think so. He needs to see the season out first. Apart from the uncertainty, the cloud of uncertainty, he needs to see the season through. And I think so. The team needs him as well. Let's be honest. This season at least, we definitely don't know who's going to come in next season. If rather anybody is going to come in next season as centre back, but this season definitely we cannot deny the fact that we need Christensen, man. Regardless if he's going to Barcelona after the end of the next season.
No, I agree. I mean, it's just a point of conversation. I know. Look how open we are in midfield, man. I thought we had three-man midfield. What's going on? And Chalobah again. Chalobah, stop, bro. Stop.
Oh, mate,
these stupid tackles, man. This guy, what's wrong with him lately?
This guy just came on, man. It's not even been 14 seconds.
Almost gave away a penalty.
Oh, so scratchy, this guy, man. Always wants to fight in the
pitch.
pitch.
Look at him. Why is he grabbing? Why are you grabbing, dude?
Man. He got nutmegged. And he can't take that. Oh, mate. And how many games it has been, Miz? How many games?
Too many, bro.
Every match I'm seeing this guy is doing something like that.
Man just came on, and we could have been in the mud again.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is crazy defending. They're screaming for handball. Are they going to look at this? Nicely defended. And ball goes out wide to Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz lays it off nicely. What's going on? Oh, they're looking at this. They're looking at this. They're looking at this.
Oh, there you go. Whose
They're
handball is it,
looking
by
at
the way?
this.
Again?
Soon we're going to have a pen. Oh, no. Come on. You can't give that a handball, man. You can't give... Oh, he does
I
put
think so
his
that's-
hand down.
Yeah,
He
I think
does
so
put his
that
hand
is.
down.
I think so that is.
Oh, he does put his hand down. I think this is a pen.
This is a pen.
Oh, it's a pen, bro. It's a pen. It's a pen.
Oh.
It's a pen. It's a pen,
Let's
man. It's a
give it.
pen. It's a pen. Forget it. It's a pen. I can't watch this, bro. It's a pen. Oh, Jorginho is having a howler, and it all started from that Chalobah issue as well. Yeah, it's a pen. It's given. We're going to make this interesting, aren't we? We're going to make this interesting. Let's face it. Mendy never saves anything in terms of penalty.
This came from the Chalobah's foul, isn't it?
Yeah, it came from Chalobah's foul. Ishan, I'm agreeing with you, bro. This three-man midfield is not it, bro. They're not doing nothing. But Mendy's not going to save nothing, man. Just do it already, man. Just score the goal. Score the goal already.
I even hate the type of movement Mendy makes during penalties. Just stand still, man.
Stand still,
Either way,
bro.
it's
Look,
taken
it doesn't
us
matter,
goal.
man. It doesn't matter. Look, it's a goal. Like, I knew it was going to be a goal. He never saves any of these.
Of course.
Yilmaz has scored, ladies and gentlemen. 1-0. We're making this interesting, aren't we? All off the back of a stupid play from Chalobah, which led to this, and then also Jorginho. What are you doing, Jorginho, man? I know it's probably a general sort of reaction, but you can't do that, man. You can't. And, oh, bro. They've not even been threatening, to be honest. Like, it's not like they've been creating opportunities after opportunities after opportunities. But now they're going to have belief, Ishan. They will have belief that they can do a madness.
It's just one goal. Just come down to one goal.
I would change this up. I actually would change this at halftime, Ishan. I don't like this three-man midfield. It's a bit rubbish.
I told you, right? It's not helping anyways.
I'd take Jorginho off, and I'd bring in Ziyech or something, or Mount. Because we need to get them. We need to let's just score, because we can't just be sitting around with a lead now. We just, because if they score one more, that's it. Well, it's going to extra time. Just go out there and get that goal now. Yeah, I don't like the fact how high up Kovacic is. I know he's pressing. I'd rather have him from deep. I rather the work that Kovacic is doing, I rather that work be done by Mount or Ziyech. Would you agree, Ishan?
Yeah, agreed, man. Agreed. 100%. Has to be.
Oh, ball given
This
away.
three-man midfield not making any sort of sense.
Whenever we play three-man midfield, it's not worked out well. Yes, take J5 and put on Ziyech. Kante was poor. Pulisic has been poor as well. Means the thing is, Abdul Razak, Pulisic doesn't have any outlet when he's up there. Like, we only have Pulisic and Kai. It's very difficult. And it's not like our wingbacks are giving our forwards some options. So I can't just blame Pulisic. Yeah, sackable offense. We are playing with two attackers. We need to change this. At this rate, you would put your money on Lille to score again and tying this up. We need to. Man saying Havertz has done nothing. I have to say, the two up front guys, you cannot be going after them because they don't have options. Think about it logically. You got Pulisic and Havertz, just two. It's not like Kovacic and Kante are coming in to support. It's not like our wingbacks, Azpilicueta and Alonso, is bombing forward to give the two up front some options. So think logically, is this a fair comment? I think Thomas Tuchel wanted to have control of the match with the three-man midfield. But what instead has happened is there's been no control. They've been pressing and they've been outrunning us. That's been the issue. So I understand why Thomas Tuchel has gone for this, but it's time he changes it. Like, I like a manager that, okay, I believed in something. That's a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul on Kai Havertz. Yes. And that's a yellow card. Nice. Goodmanson gets himself a yellow card in a dangerous position. Hopefully we can get an equalizer now. Look, I don't mind the manager thinking about a particular plan, but when you see the plan is not working out and the opposition has actually outdone your plan, do something about it. So I'm not going to have a go at Thomas Tuchel because anyone can have a plan. Free kick coming up. Marcus Alonso. Shubhajyoti is saying, Alonso screamer? Why not, bro? Why not? Why not? The angle's a bit tight. I've never seen Alonso hit it from that angle with so much whip. If it was Hakim Ziyech, maybe I would have given it a chance. He's going to go for it, isn't he? He's not going to cross it in. He's going to go for it.
I don't think so. I've seen Alonso digging across.
Gone out for a corner. He didn't even beat the first man. Oh my God. What kind of a corner was that?
Whew.
No, Alonso is just lacking pace big time, man. Great, Ahian. I think Ziyech will do good in this game. It's so open. 100%. I feel like he would. Let's see if Thomas Tuchel changes, because I feel like you have to. If you don't change, I get the feeling Lille will score again.
Yeah, I feel the same.
And it wouldn't be because Lille will open us up. It'll be the fact that we'll have some sort of an unforced error.
Yeah.
We are trying to play a mid to a high block now. Look, we're pushing forward. We're trying to play that high block, high line. And the ball goes behind. Luckily, the second ball comes to us. Chalobah to Alonso. Alonso, where are you running, bro? Where are you running? Alonso, look for passes, mate. Like, do you know what bothers me, Ishan?
Yeah.
Our players don't look. You got 3-man midfield. The idea is to boss the midfield. Look for passes. Look for passes.
Yeah. That's why I said the 3-man midfield does not make sense after the first half. At least change it now, because it seems like one of the three is getting confused what to do. You know,
Yeah.
majority, is it the defensive duty or offensive duty? I think so. That's the confusion.
I mean, it's so unusual to see a 3-man midfield getting dominated in midfield. Like, you have more
Yeah.
numbers along with the wing backs. You actually have 5. You have 3 plus the 2 wing backs. That's 5 people in midfield. Why are you getting dominated? I'll tell you why you're getting dominated, because the opposition is pressing like intense.
Yeah.
The opposition is not letting you breathe. What to do, bro? What to do? Let's not screw this up, man. Let's not screw this up. Let's go into the quarterfinals, boys. Three minutes of stoppage time, 1 minute already gone. Kante winning the ball. Finding Azpilicueta. Kante now again with the ball.
And I think so.
Azpilicueta.
Kante's performance as well does not shine when it comes to mid 3 in the midfield. It seems like the midfield gets too overcrowded. Kante needs space to bring out his best.
True, very true. And look at Kovacic's positions as well, man. He's so high up, man. That's not his role. Look at
I
where
think so.
Kovacic
Kovacic is the one where he's getting confused. Which kind of role to play? Is it the majority the defensive or the offensive?
Kovacic is so much better with playing from deep. He's not good when he's high up there. Azpilicueta, Jorginho, ball through.
Oh,
Pulisic! What a goal!
There you go.
Out of nowhere, once again, Jorginho producing a magical assist. And 1-1, ladies and gentlemen, just like that. Christian Pulisic, a fantastic, exquisite finish. Really good ball from Jorginho as well. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. And it's halftime as well now, ladies and gentlemen. That's perfect response. Oh, Jorginho, that's exquisite. I mean, Ishan, what am I going to say, bro? What am I going to say about this Jorginho fellow, bro? What will I say about this Jorginho guy?
This guy's moving mad, isn't it? The whole game he has a bad game and he has a brilliant assist.
Let's be honest. All game
has he taken lessons from Mason Mount, Miss? What's happening here?
Thomas Tuchel. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, all game, as Ishan said, Jorginho has been poor. Jorginho hasn't been good. And then he produces a fantastic... But here's the thing, Ishan. Why has it taken us to concede a goal to wake up?
Yeah, exactly.
Why? Exactly. Because it looks like if we want to score, we can score.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? But now, fantastic assist there from Jorginho once again, ladies and gentlemen. And I have to say, unbelievable finish from Pulisic from a very tight angle, Ishan. Very tight angle. Excellent finish. Excellent finish. Ladies and gentlemen, let us know your thoughts on that halftime. Ishan, give us your analysis of that half.
What a time to score, by the way. What a time to score. If we would have gone into the tunnel with 1-0, trailing 1-0, and they would have been just one goal behind us on aggregate, I think so. It would have been difficult in the second half to come back, because they would have been pumped up by the manager, just to go at us all along in the second half, press us relentlessly, and then maybe squeeze a goal out. But then, what a way to get a goal! What a timing to get a goal! They're gonna have to come out again and score two, which is kind of a tough ask. Listen, fingers crossed. I hope Trevor Chalobah, suspect Chalobah, does not do anything wrong. He's been so scratchy, so scratchy in the past few games, and it has been consistently scratchy. You never know when this guy's gonna concede a free kick or a penalty, or maybe a red card in adverse situations out of nowhere. So I just hope that things they keep clean, they keep it tidy, and then I think so this should be enough to for us to get through. But then again, Miss, I cannot deny the fact that I should not be carried away with the assist antics. I think so. I would still change it to bring it to a front three of attack. Uh, Pick out a midfielder, maybe a Jorginho, and bring in an attacker and
So
make it
so
a
you would still
game for
change? You'd still change
Yes,
the
yes, yes,
situation?
I would.
Yeah.
Yes, I would. 100%, I would. I cannot just neglect the 45
Yeah.
minutes
Yeah.
of
Just because
struggle.
of one moment. Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot neglect the 45 minutes of struggle and focus on just that 10 seconds of Ezra's brilliance and forget about everything. That 45 minutes was a struggle.
Let's
I
be
cannot
honest.
neglect that.
Jorginho got outpaced.
Yeah,
He missed time passes, lost possessions many times, gave away that penalty as well.
yeah.
I mean, very difficult to forget all of those and just simply focus on the assist. But I feel like Thomas Tuchel won't make any change. I feel like he'll probably think that, okay, well, I'll give you another 10 minutes to sort yourself out. Because, yeah, at the end of the day, there was a good assist to bring us back into the game. But I'm with Ishan. I would actually, because now Ishan, even more, Lille will come hard because now
Yeah.
they only have 45 minutes. So now they're going to come at us even harder. So we know we're going to be under pressure. And as soon as they score one more goal, we will be under immense, immense pressure. I would also change it. I would have take the three-man midfield. It seems like, and a couple of points that Ishan has made brilliantly. Kante, he needs space to operate. Even he doesn't know when there's three-man midfield what's going on. Kovacic as well. I rather have him from deep. He's way too far up front. So I rather have Kante and Kovacic deep and bursting from deep. Have another attacker. I would have either Ziyech or Mason Mount. Let them attack, let them press from the front, and which will allow for Kai Havertz and Pulisic to bring their game up to another level. Because a lot of people in the live chat were saying Kai hasn't been good, Pulisic hasn't been good. The fact is they're not getting the option. I mean, at the end of the day, Ishan, we did score through Pulisic, but let's be honest, even Kai and Pulisic, they didn't have enough options up front. Fullbacks are not overlapping, wing backs are not overlapping, and the midfield really not supporting. So, thoughts on Kai and Pulisic, bro?
Yeah, I think so. Not much from both the attackers until we realize that we need to actually press and go for a goal. Then both these guys came into the picture. Yeah, but I think so. Good goal by Pulisic. No two ways about it. I think so. If we play with this mindset of attacking, I think so they come into the picture more. If not, I think so they the way we've played for, let's say, 40 minutes of the game, I think so they were ghosting around, not just because it was their sort of commitment towards it, but I think so that's the way we played. We did not press well. We did not want to attack that much. We were trying to focus too much on the midfield, trying to convert the low block into possessive style gameplay, which just did not work. And I don't think so I can put Kai Havertz and Christian Pulisic accountable for that. Maybe just plucking off one midfielder, and for the best part, let's pluck out Jorginho and putting in an attacker. I think so would bring in more attacking mindset into the picture, and maybe we'll have will indulge more ourselves more into the attacking gameplay. But as of now, as things stands, I think so. We're making difficult for ourselves keeping
We are.
that three midfield. Yeah, does not make
We are.
sense.
Absolutely agreed. RC midfield been terrible. Jorginho redeemed himself with that pass for goal. The bloke simply can't deal with being pressed and put under pressure. Yep, absolutely agreed. Miz with his special mayo. I remember someone said, "Is that a jar of mayo?" Yeah, man's having a jar of mayo. It's oats, man. Oats with a whole heap of fruits, milk, honey, the lot. Adam Lucas, 352 doesn't work, man. Yes, I have to also agree. It doesn't work. It will work with, I suppose, if you have flying wingbacks. If we had Reece James and Chilwell, then maybe it would work because they would give options up front, and the two up front will be more central. Let's talk a little bit about Mr. Chalobah, Ishan. A bit of a hot topic, and we need to talk about. Akil, Miz, Trevor Chalobah is not as good defensively as people make him. Look, I don't want to jump into that conclusion as yet. I do want to see a little bit more, but I have to say...
It's funny, isn't it, how people straight away jump into conclusion. Nah, he's shit.
Have we forgotten how he started the season, Ishan?
Yeah,
Remember how he started the season?
Listen, he's been scratchy, right? I mean, every game, there have been moments where he's been scratchy, and things have become nervous because of him. But then I feel like it takes time for him to settle in a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He makes those,
and then he gets
moments
better as the game goes. He gets better.
Yeah, he grabs the tempo, and then sort of he just stays calm and then composed. Maybe listens to Thiago Silva from 1 year, and then implements things. So yeah, it takes time for Chalobah to fit in. But yes, I cannot deny the fact that he's been scratchy at moments. But let's not jump into conclusions just by looking at few decisions, few mishaps here and there. Let's not jump into conclusion. I mean, there are people coming out in the live chat, man. There are some Pikachus coming out in the live chat who I very proudly blocked.
Welcome to the Pikachus.
Just one goal conceded, and these fools, these goofy heads are like, Thomas Tuchel out. He doesn't know anything. What do you know, my man? Why are you hiding behind the keyboard, typing all day, and here just for the toxicity, man? Oh, get some life. And when we score, nah, they're ghosting around. We won't find them when we score. You know what? And then that's the toxicity some Pikachus create. So let's not jump into conclusions and then try to be sensible here, isn't it?
Now, I agree with you. Look, I'm not going to deny the fact that Chalobah in recent times, since he's come back from his injury, iffy, very iffy. But as the game goes on, he gets better. He does get better. But he needs to, I think some of the senior members, like your Thiago Silvas, your Rudigers, Azpilicueta, Thomas Tuchel, they just need to sit down with him and say, Trevor, chill, calm down. Don't get too erratic. You're holding on to the defenders. You're tugging. You're going to give away. You already have given away a penalty. You've given away a free kick in this match. You gave away a penalty in previous match. So just calm down, relax, breathe. You're not a bad player. Trevor Chalobah is not a bad player. He's actually a very, very good player. If you remember earlier on in the season, scoring goals, and even recently he scored a goal as well. In the beginning of the season, he was scoring goals, long-range shots against Crystal Palace, headers as well. And I still remember he was marshalling our defense against Brentford when he had himself, Malang Sarr, and Azpilicueta on the side. Like, he's not a bad, and keeping clean sheets. So he's not a bad player. Like, he's just going through a bad patch, but he just needs to calm down. In Chelsea Football Club, Ishan, this is one thing we can say. Your bad patch cannot last for too long.
Yeah.
1 game, 2 game maximum. It can't be 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it becomes a bit of a pattern that maybe you're mentally not there.
You need to
maximum 1 to 2 games, bad games, and then you need to snap out.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
100%. And listen, Chalobah as a whole as well, past few games, it's not been poor games for him, but it's been these scratchy moments which caught the eyes of the people, and yeah, I mean, if you make these kind of mistakes, people will actually neglect the whole game and focus on that. Then next time you come on the pitch, people will be like, listen, don't freaking make that mistake. Doesn't matter how you played for the rest 90 minutes. Don't make that freaking mistake. And that's how it is
Exactly.
when it's Chelsea Football Club. The standards are high. You're playing Champions League football, and then you need to realize that quick, and I don't think so. I don't think so. You should be repeating these kind of mistakes, and these kinds of mistakes are silly mistakes. I think so. These are not something which are kind of you're supposed to be making that as a professional footballer every single day. You know your consequences. You're a freaking centre back. You have
Yep.
there's a huge vulnerability of you and a huge responsibility. You should not be given. Here he will.
Halftime change seems like Ishan. Halftime change.
Oh, is it coming up? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The guys are
Mason
saying
Mount,
Mount
I
coming
think.
on.
Mason Mount.
There you go. I think so. And if it's in place of Jorginho, that would be a bold move by Thomas Tuchel, isn't it?
It's
What
smart
do you
move.
think?
This is what we've been seeing, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I think so. If it's in place of Jorginho, that'll be a smart move by Thomas Tuchel, I would say, because regardless the assist, I think so. That's where we've lagged. I'm not saying Jorginho is the sole cause for that dull gameplay, but I think so. Not just the three-man midfield did not actually support the way we wanted to attack. The transition was
Yeah,
just not there. So yeah, I think so. It's a good move. Let's see.
I
Let's
think
see who's
so.
off.
Let's see. I mean, looked like Mason Mount was coming on. So let's see what's happening. It looked like Mason Mount was coming on. Marvo, missed that pass from Jorginho out of this world. 100%. Look, I still think his pass for Kai Havertz was out of this world. That was an unbelievable pass. Who's off? Shrubajoti saying Kante, I think. Wow, okay. I mean, is that because of injury or is that a tactical change? I would have actually kept Kante because
Yeah.
opposition is pressing us like mad. And I don't know if Jorginho got pressed out of his backsides.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on wanting Ziyech in this game? Is he could have been an exciting prospect as well?
I think we've seen this pattern before as well, Ishan, with Ziyech. As soon as he got injured, he once again becomes secondary option. Do you know what I mean? Like, he has to come from the bench, impress. He doesn't get to start. I mean, this guy was undroppable at one stage because he was playing so well. Gets himself that injury. Obviously, then he missed 2 to 3 games through injury. And then after that, Thomas Tuchel, rightly so, did not want to start him because it takes a bit of time to come back. Fair enough. Few matches he didn't even feature. And then eventually now he's seeing some minutes. He started the last game against Newcastle, I believe.
It's Kova. It's Kova. It's Kova.
Oh, it's Kovacic. It's Kovacic, is it?
Jorginho's still there.
Yeah, Mason Mount coming on, ladies and gentlemen. Getting high fives from Ziyech, from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Yeah, Kovacic off, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, probably. I think this is probably just for the balance. They probably want someone who can anchor deep. I just don't think it's Jorginho, man. Like, anyway, let's see. Let's hope for the best, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope that Jorginho can have a fantastic second half and we see this through. Mason Mount is in. We wanted, all of us, we wanted that 3-man midfield zone. Even though Mason will operate in midfield, but Mason will push forward to give an attacking impetus for Pulisic and Kai Havertz. In regards to Ziyech, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's just he's going through the phase again. We've seen this phase. He gets injured and it takes time to slowly come back. And then there'll be a match where he absolutely kills it. And then you'll see Ziyech keep playing. So we'll see. We'll see what happens if he comes off the bench today or not. Second half is off, ladies and gentlemen. Our luck with injuries this season has been mad. Is Cover injured?
I don't know. Maybe should be a tactical change. I think so.
I
I'm
didn't
not
see
sure of the
any
injury.
injury.
Yeah. I don't think so. It's an injury. We'll have to see.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Let me check Twitter if anyone said anything. Yeah, I can't see anyone reporting injury. Let me know if you guys have seen anything about injury. I can't see anyone talking about an injury, but yeah, let me know. Anyone with a workable link to watch the game on? Ishan, can you help my brother Alteza, please?
Yeah. Let me check it out. Oh, by the way,
Alteza,
Premier League games going on. Tottenham leading 2-0 to Brighton. Arsenal Liverpool. It's halftime and it's 0-0.
wow.
No Mohamed Salah, by the way, he's injured.
Oh my God. Luis Diaz is playing though, yeah, Luis Diaz.
Yeah, Diaz playing.
Mason Mount fouled, ladies and gentlemen, by Jose Fonte. What was he doing there? Oh, disgusting foul. Commentator just said Pulley is highest scoring American in Champions League. I love that. I love that.
Was it anyone before him?
Who's another American that played Champions League? I don't think. Has there been any other high-profile Americans that played Champions League? I really can't remember. Oh yeah, Dempsey or Donovan. I don't think they've ever played Champions League. I don't think Dempsey's played Champions League. Donovan either. They've not played Champions League. I'm pretty certain. Maybe goalkeepers have played Champions League, but obviously they're not going to score goals. Who's that Dortmund player now, Ishan? There's Reina or something. There's a Dortmund player that's American.
Not sure, man. Serginho Dest from Barcelona is American.
Oh yeah, Serginho Dest, but once again, he's not going to score enough goals. Already you can see, ladies and gentlemen, in the second half, our press from the front is a lot more better.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Much
more
more balanced,
fluid.
isn't it?
Yep, a lot more balanced now. And the opposition can't just run straight through us. Whereas when we had the three-man midfield, none of the midfielders knew what they needed to do.
I think so.
That's a dangerous tackle.
I think so. The answer to this question is your name.
Sackable offense, 100 million struck on bench. That is crazy. What will happen to Lukaku in the summer is he needs to go. I'm sorry. He needs to
get sacked. Sackable offense.
He needs to be offensively sacked.
Yeah. Oh my God. Kante got nutmeg brutally. Brutal nutmeg.
Lille has one American Weah, son of George Weah. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Had no idea. Lille, free header. Oh, my days. Goodmanson now. That was poor defending, absolute free header.
Wow, that was a free header though. He fluked it.
Cross coming in again. Alonso dealing with it. Bamba. Oh, come on, Alonso. Hang in there. Oh, my days. Oh, Yilmaz again. This time
Yilmaz
goes
is
wide.
doing mad, isn't it?
He is doing mad. But Yilmaz lacks that, clinical quality.
Yeah.
But Bamba is running. So I have to say, look, generally Alonso is very slow. But today he's even more extreme slow. I think him being sick has played a bit of an issue. I mean, this is now beyond. This is even more slower than what we've actually seen Alonso. So it's quite mad. I never knew there was another level to be slower than what he normally is.
The question is, would you bring in a Malang Sarr in place of him? That's the real question. Let's cut the chase. We know he's slow. He can never improve that as of now. But would you bring in a Malang Sarr in his place?
It's what you said the other day, Ishan. Let's be honest. The whole Malang Sarr, it was a bit of a purple patch. Let's be honest. All right, like what more can he give us on that left side that Alonso's? I mean, besides maybe some pace, but defensively, Malang Sarr is a bit of a suspect as well, right?
Yeah.
Kennedy, yes, maybe Kennedy can give us something in attack, but Thomas Tuchel does not fancy Kennedy. I don't know why we brought him back.
He hasn't even featured for one game, right? Or has
even when Alonso's injured, he doesn't feature. I think he featured in one game, Ishan, FA Cup.
Kennedy did?
Yeah, against Luton. I think Kennedy played.
Wow. And what has been... I think so we did that watch along, right? I was there.
Yeah, we did that watch along, yeah.
I don't even
Rudiger
remember
saying, I am the left wing back. And he puts the ball through. Oh! Almost won the ball. Oh, there's a bit of madness from Lille. And the press from the beginning. Look at that. See?
Ooh.
Already.
Oh, almost, right? Oh, my
Almost.
God. Oh, whoa. What's happening there?
Almost. Sven Botman grabbing onto his backside. He must have fell heavily. Bring on Kennedy, Miz. I wouldn't mind, but yeah. Thomas Tuchel doesn't fancy this guy too much. Brother Confessor, we don't have wingers like Bamba, electric and energetic. What do we do? I mean, electric, energetic. Then again, Werner is not a winger, but
How did you overrun this comment, Miz?
Alonso is usually on 2G, but he is on a dial-up broadband today. Second offense, my days, you are too much, bro. You're too much. Someone's asking for a substitution for Lille. But yeah, look, Timo Werner is obviously not a winger, but he's electric, he's got the pace, but that's all he has. There's nothing else. With Jonathan Bamba, there seems to be good control of the ball, technicality. Pulisic, you'd say, is electric, pacey. I think Pulisic is enjoying lately playing either as a 10 or, Lille player is down, ladies and gentlemen. Sven Botman, he can't continue on. There's an injury. Ishan, from your assessment, what do you think is the best position for Christian Pulisic? A lot of people talk about him on the left side is brilliant, cutting in this, that. I am starting to think he's probably better closer to the goal. He's much better. Like he has this ability to score goals. He's a goal scorer. He's not an assist maker. I feel like if you're in the wings, you're gonna have to assist quite a bit. I like him in and around the striker or just behind the striker. I know there's been games where he hasn't been good in that position, but I think that's probably a good spot for him. What's your thoughts?
I think so. I agree. Maybe when you say close to a striker, that means you do not agree to the fact that he should be played in a wide winger role. Is it right? I mean, if we go out and play for a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3 where there is a wide wingers role, you wouldn't want Pulisic to be there because maybe, and I think so. I feel the same that Pulisic has lost that 1v1 quality. You know what I mean? What it was back, before maybe his countless injuries. I think so. Now it has diminished a lot, and now he's more like he wants to be more direct. He wants to pass a bit more. Have more deliveries to the striker, and that's where once he plays that second striker role, or maybe
Second striker, bang on. Second striker, yeah.
That I think so. That's where he gets the best out of himself, and I think so in his international team as well. In his national team as well, he plays as a striker. So.
Oh, well done, Mason Mount. Well done for winning the ball. Oh, Pulisic was trying to find Kai Havertz. That was the right idea. It was the right idea. Just couldn't get there. Mason Mount again. Looking lively as soon as Mason Mount has come on. Shape is looking a lot better as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saka fans. I like Pulisic as second striker. Here we go, Christian Pulisic. Foul. That's a foul. Yes, thank you very much. This is a good spot for Alonso. This really is.
You see that, miss, the moment we plugged off a midfielder, how much free we are, how much composed and balanced we are with our attack and defense.
We saw this. We saw this happening, didn't we, Ishan? We could see it, that it was imbalance in midfield.
Man, if Liverpool lose points today, I think so it's going to be mad for them.
I love it, bro. I love it. I want to be able to get as close as possible to Liverpool. I really do.
Now, but would you want Liverpool to overtake Man City? Would you want that?
I hate the Liverpool fans, bro. I can't. I have to be honest, Ishan. I hate them. They're so cocky, bro. They're so cocky.
Yeah.
I know Man City, they're dominating. They've won so many leagues. I just rather have them just go, because I never talk to any Man City fans. And for me, they never seem to be cocky. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've just recently started winning stuff in their history. So they don't seem to be cocky. But these Liverpool, their history, the history of the club. Man, stick that history, shine it nicely.
History.
Turn it sideways
Shine it nice
and
and
shove
bright.
it straight up that candy ass. Absolutely shove that history up the candy ass. Sick of it, bro. These Liverpool, every time you talk to a Liverpool fan, oh, but we are a historical club. Man, shut your mouth and your history, man. This is not History Channel, okay? And some of this history that these Liverpool fans talk about, they weren't even around. They weren't even alive to see that. Oh, good shot. Sick of it, man. Sick of it. So, yeah, I don't mind City fans winning it, bro. At least they don't talk about history. The only history they talk about is how difficult their life was back in history. they used to be in lower divisions.
They say in history as if they've watched every single trophy won by the team.
I hate when people start talking about history and this and that. Arsenal fans as well.
Doesn't matter.
Because what history?
It's irrelevant.
Take your history and throw it out of the window. What happened? Is someone injured now? Who's this guy? Is that Rudiger? Or is that Chalobah? Chalobah. What happened to him? Oh, he copped an elbow in the face. Hope he's all right. We have no defenders after this. Oh, Thomas Tuchel's mad. He's mad. Oh, looks serious, man. Is he all right?
I think so. We don't have any more options as centre back. Malang Sarr might have to jump in next.
It was this Yelmes guy. Didn't look too serious. Why? What happened? Like I can't see anything in the picture. It's unless he copped the elbow, like sharp end of the elbow on the face.
Yeah, he did got the sharp end, but I think so. It's not in the head. It's more on the face.
Yeah. He seems dazed. He's saying he's all right. Hopefully, this will erase all his memories of the bad performances, and then he can start off as a new man. It's like the MIB style. Do you know what I mean? Forget about all your past. Now start again. Reset. That was a reset button. Bad one. Always good one. Yanni, I love how Tuchel talks so much on sideline. He's one of us. I love it. Yes.
Brighton are in a mud, isn't it? My God. What's
Bro,
happened
since
to them
they
lately?
lost that Dan Burn, remember? Since
Yeah.
they lost Dan Burn, it's been pretty bad. What's the score there?
2-0, I think so. Tottenham are gonna wrap it up. It's 90 plus 3 minutes.
Yeah, Tottenham's going to wrap things up over there. Villarreal and Juventus are nil, so they'll go to
0-0
extra
as
time.
well. Yeah.
Kante with the clearance, ladies and gentlemen. I think Villarreal might beat Juventus over there. Yilmaz with a brilliant big touch gets himself a corner. Ladies and gentlemen.
62 minutes gone. I'll have to say. Not much of Kai
Oh my
Havertz, isn't it?
God! Oh my God!
I've not seen it yet.
Wow,
Oh my days.
What happened to the defending? Mendy was dead.
Oh my days.
Oh my goodness, that was a goal for
Guy,
sure.
that was good. That had to be good.
Oh my God. Wow. Shubha Jyoti saying Allison, big save as well. Arsenal missed a big chance. Wow, Abdul Razak. Amazing how far Arsenal has come, man.
Yeah.
I think we'll have a tasty game against Arsenal. It won't be like the first time when Lukaku bullied them.
I hope by the time we face them, things are settled from our end.
Ownership, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me, that was a goal for sure.
Hard luck. Hard luck. I'll have to say hard luck to these guys.
Thiago Silva's like, what's going on? Talk, man, talk. Free header, two players, ladies and not only
Two
one,
guys.
two
They're not
guys
even
were
one.
free.
And look at what Marcus Alonso's doing.
Just when I was about to say, look, 65 minutes gone, we should be seeing this off now. I mean, they still need 2 goals. Just then, reality check for me. It's never over. It's never over. Here we go. Chalobah, good defending there. Just see this through, man. See this through. See the Middlesbrough one through, and then hopefully we get new owners after that.
For me, Miz, I think so. Until and unless that thing doesn't get sorted, I'll be like every game. Let just the job be done by hook or by crook, and then we try to
We'll
resettle
concentrate
ourselves.
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rudiger, Marcus Alonso. Back to Rudiger. Rudiger gone out for a goal kick. Rudiger's upset. Rudiger is upset. The build-up play is not happening. Bat Knight, you're absolutely right, man. Middlesbrough game will be very tough. Very, very tough. And I feel we should play a strong team because it's just before the international break. Yeah, I feel we should play a strong team against them.
Yeah, Mendy was thrown a lighter at him.
Oh, was he? What? Why do fans do this, bro, man? Why do they do this? Here we go. Come on, Alonso. He was pushed. He was pushed. Good defending, Alonso. That's foul. That's foul. Yep. Good stuff. Bamba, you fouled him. Stop. Just stop. Stop arguing, man. You fouled. Just keep going. Yep. Give him a yellow, ref. Give him a yellow. Look. He's bumping heads with the referee. Come on. Liverpool just scored, looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, Liverpool has scored.
Did they? Oh, yes, they did.
1-0 to Liverpool. Diego Jota
Jota.
and Alcantara with an assist. Let's see
man.
what Arsenal can do now. Yeah, this is also good news for us because now we can forget about Arsenal trying to catch us.
That's why I wanted Liverpool to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's why
I
I
get your
wanted
idea. I get your idea. Yeah. That's probably a better way to think about it, man. At the end of the day, we don't want them to try and come at us. Here we go. Hopefully we've broken through. Azpilicueta going back to Jorginho, and we lose the ball. Excellent stuff. What a counter. That's classic Chelsea counter, ladies and gentlemen. A bunch of slow players, man. We got a bunch of slow players. Aspi's not quick. Jorginho's not quick. Alonso's not quick.
It all started after Chilwell's injury, isn't it? All started after that. That's the root cause. And have to blame the management for not getting a backup.
Yeah. And now you can't even blame the management. All of them will get F-offed.
Yeah.
We don't even have an owner anymore. We can't even blame the hierarchy.
We don't care
All of them
anymore.
will F off.
We don't care.
If you go up to Marina and say, why didn't you sign anyone? Take it to someone who cares.
Sign who?
She'd be like, take it
Sign
to someone
what?
who cares. Mason Mount. Nice. Come on, Mason, look for options. Alonso. To Jorginho. Jorginho looking for that cute pass to Alonso. Then he goes for a rash tackle. Absolutely beaten. Luckily, it doesn't transpire to anything dangerous for us.
Bad Night says, if I speak, I'll be in big trouble. I prefer not to speak. I prefer not to speak.
But you know what, Ishan? Seriously, it's a miracle that we've come this far this season without our key players. The lack of pace is incredible.
Yeah, and I think so that translates to the other players as well. You know what I mean? The other players also cannot get the best out of themselves. You know, likes of Havertz, likes of maybe Mount cannot get the best out of themselves if they don't have, let's say, a Reece James available, a Ben Chilwell available. That adds up a lot, man.
Do you remember when I said domino effect, Ishan? Do you remember when I used to say domino effect? When a player is unavailable and someone else comes in, things have a domino effect. Mason Mount inside the box. Puts in a lovely cross. Oh, Azpilicueta.
There you go. There you go. Who's slow now? Huh?
Every time I tend to say something about any of these players, they show up and they shut me down. They're like, Miz has spoken again. We are going to either score an assist or we're going to score a goal. But let's be honest, I've never said that Azpilicueta doesn't have a goal in him. Aspi always has a goal in him. So I'm not surprised that he scored. He always has a goal in him.
That's it. That's it. We're through. We'll have to be through. You know, there have been moments where Lille's defenders lost concentration, and that's exactly when we scored.
Lovely cross from Mason Mount in between the defense and goalkeeper, and it came off Azpilicueta's knee. It came off Azpilicueta's knee. That night, Miz, you should keep criticizing. Maybe who should I target next? Who do you guys want to score next? Alonso? Do you want an Alonso one?
Let's try with Mendy. If that happens.
Excellent work, Chelsea. I think this game is now over. I think we can well and truly say this is over now. I can't picture Lille scoring 3.
Now those goofy Pikachus won't come out who are swinging Tuchel out. Where are those guys? I just want to see them names again on the screen. You know, I have that control now. I would bring you out and I would just, you know what I mean? But even when the club is in the mud, we try to pull out games like that with wins.
Yeah. We keep battling, bro. We keep battling, and that's what we do. That's what we do. Hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, Reece James will be back soon. So, we'll get some sort of pace again on that right side. But taking nothing away from Aspi. Aspi, once again, this is the thing with Aspi. He never, ever produces anything less than 7. He's always a 7. But the thing is, obviously we thrive for 8s and the 9s, 9.5s. So it is what it is. Job well done. Jorginho going off. Ruben Loftus-Cheek coming on. 2-1 Chelsea leading. It is pretty much job well done.
I think
Romelu
so.
Lukaku.
Change.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Loftus-Cheek change, not Lukaku. Change as a good change.
That night saying, Miz, criticize Romelu, please. Yes, I might have to start working on this brother now.
Now, look, he says target Lukaku so he can bully Arsenal again when he plays. No, you're not getting the point. I don't want to see a bit of this guy against Arsenal. What are you talking about? You're losing the plot here. I don't want to see this guy against Arsenal. May Havertz start and Havertz get goal. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll have to say Havertz has been quite ghosting around in this game. Not much involved, isn't it, Liz?
Yeah.
What do you got to say?
100%, bro. Havertz starts. There's no way Lukaku makes an entry unless he starts showing the kind of work that we need to play up front. Liverpool 2. Firmino has scored.
That's it. Very good.
It's over.
The more Arsenal lose points, the more we kind of cement ourselves into the top 4. That's why I wanted Arsenal to lose.
Yeah. I have to say, Ishan, Mason Mount's impact off the bench has been good, though. Besides the assist, his energy, his pressing, his ability to keep the ball in tight spaces as well.
Yes.
And of course, that assist was scintillating, bro. It was a brilliant assist.
And I think so. I think so. If it wasn't for that penalty and Trevor Chalobah insane gameplay in his initial minutes, I think so. We would have been clean. We would have been keeping things clean.
We would have kept a clean sheet, yeah. Besides that header as well, a few moments ago, they had. They should be clean. Here we go, Alonso on the left side, slowing down. Alonso is like, as soon as he gets the ball. Come on.
Who assisted for that Firmino goal, guys? Let me know.
Let's have a look. Robertson.
Robertson assisted. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, things are getting interesting there. Juventus versus Villarreal. It's still 0-0, and it might
Oh,
go on.
Villarreal won the first leg 2-1. Oh
No,
no,
they didn't.
Villarreal scored.
Oh, Villarreal just scored now. As I'm speaking, they just scored.
Oh,
They just scored.
that's why I was like, did Villarreal win the first leg 2-1? And then I'm like, oh, they just scored.
If
I told
Villarreal
you
goes
guys. I
through-
told you that I expect a bit of an upset on that one. I thought Villarreal might go through.
Wow.
And that's exactly what is happening. Interesting. Very interesting. Gerard Moreno. Come on. Good defending. Rudiger's there. Oh, Rudy, what you doing? Spurs winning 2-0. Arsenal losing 2-0. Villarreal winning 1-0. It's and Chelsea winning 2-1. So that's fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, wow. Villarreal have a penalty. They've scored. Juve are going out shock. Yeah. Very, very
But
exciting
I'll
times.
tell you though, I don't know, but I don't want to face Villarreal. You know what I mean?
We already have faced them once this season. We beat them, although it was a tough game. It was a tough
It
game.
was penalty shootout, if you remember.
Yeah, yeah. They make it difficult, Ishan. They're
Yeah.
a difficult side to play.
I don't want to face Villarreal. It's not that I'm kind of afraid. Definitely we're gonna be the favorites.
It's a draw
but
I
still,
would take. It's a draw you would take. If we're drawn against them, you would take that, right?
I would take that, yeah. But it's more like those kind of cringy opponents. You know what I mean? Where seems like the tough to score against, and things become difficult. And then the penalty shootout, it took. I was so nervous that night. Just don't want to see that again.
That was our first game of the season, wasn't it? Super Cup.
Yeah, the Super Cup. Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane, man. But I have to say, much respect to Unai Emery, man. I mean, he got so much abuse at Arsenal.
Yeah.
What he's doing with that Villarreal team, let's be honest, Ishan, he shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that Villarreal team is, shouldn't be able to compete against Juventus. But that's the thing about Unai Emery.
Yeah.
He's a good manager, has got some players that understand what he wants, and this just shows it's not about the names, ladies and gentlemen. It's about following instructions and being able to execute those instructions. Come on.
I think so. If there was that away goal rule, this game would have been down buried after the first goal itself.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. In this next round, we have some beatable teams. Benfica, Atleti, worse than last year. Yes, but
Villarreal as well now, if they win it.
I can't take anyone for granted.
Yeah.
We have to be.
Yeah. You know what, miss? I would take Atleti ahead of Villarreal. I literally feel that. I mean, I don't know. You can call it a PTSD from the penalty shootout, which I don't want to see again. But then, yeah, that's what I feel.
Yeah, I will take Atleti. They don't worry me too much. They can be beatable. We've beaten them, obviously. Benfica as well. They'll make life very difficult, but once again, a team that's beatable. Same with Villarreal. So
I'm with Ralph here.
if I rather Benfica or Juventus than Villarreal. Yeah.
Juventus won't go through though.
We've spanked Juventus as well, so I'm not worried.
Yeah, I'm not a tad worried about Juventus.
Yeah. When's the first leg of quarterfinals? Is that sort of mid-April or something?
Yeah, there has to be some gap right now, right?
Oh, quarterfinal and semi-final draw on Friday. Okay. Watch along for sure, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, Some good movement though. One touch passing by Lille,
Mm.
Yilmaz and company.
Should be over now, ladies and gentlemen. We shouldn't be worried about this tie. Approximately about 9 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Once again, we've done the job. Give us all your sanctions, take away our credit cards, block our bank accounts, don't let our fans in, don't let us sell merchandise. Literally just take the oxygen away from us. We will still win. We will still win. That's what Chelsea DNA is all about. I mean, the only bad thing that can come off this particular win is maybe the UK government would put more sanctions now. They'll be like, how are these guys winning still? Impose
more
more
sanctions.
sanctions. Maybe tell them to play the game with 8 men.
Yeah.
They are not allowed to field 11 players.
No yellow cards for them. Straight away red.
Straight away red, direct red, even if they touch, even if they breathe in the field. Red card for all of them.
All of them.
Sanction their players. That's the next one.
It's mad, isn't it? The level that UK government has dropped down to.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Ziyech coming on, miss.
Come on, come on. Hakim, Mr. Hakim. Havertz has worked real hard. Yes, no goals, no assists, but he's worked hard. It was a difficult formation for him to play up front in the first half, but
yeah,
he's, I'm not going to talk down on Havertz. Hakim Ziyech, ladies and gentlemen, my brother, my man, my Habibi is on. Maybe score a goal, Habibs. Azpilicueta. N'Golo Kante. Nice one-touch pass already. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek brilliantly given away to Lille. Kante again winning the ball back. Oh, it's a foul. Come on, get out of here. Guys in the chat, can we play English teams in the quarterfinal? I think we can. Yeah, from the quarterfinal onwards we can.
You can? Do you think so, miss? I don't think so.
From quarterfinals you can. Only in the second round you can't. Yeah. Or else it'll just be.
I don't remember though us, ever playing a English team in the quarterfinals.
Surely we might have played Liverpool, right?
We've played Liverpool in semis.
Did we?
Yeah, both the times we've played them in semis.
Villarreal 2-0, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
It is over. Juventus be out 3-1 in aggregate. Pau Torres, their two main players. Moreno up front and Pau Torres, their defender. That's their two big players scoring. Yes. Hakim Ziyech now with the ball. Mason Mount. That was a bit of a not that great pass from Hakim Ziyech, actually, to be honest. Liverpool still leading 2-0 over there against Arsenal. Allegri in the mud, yes. Abdul Razak brilliantly given away. Miss Ishan is having an effect on you. Ishan's he's bad influence on me.
What have I done? What have I done? Come on.
We are positive even when we lose the ball. We are very positive. Remember? We get told off for being negative. "85 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea leading 2-1 away from home. I mean, here's once again another excellent result away from home, man. Seriously. The situation we're in. Alonso, Mark.
I think so. Juventus also has been a club who hard works. I mean, tried a lot, tried way too hard to maybe win the Champions League, but nothing worked. You know what I mean?
Bro, they tried hard, didn't they, to win the Champions
Yeah.
League? They tried. So they even got the GOAT Ronaldo. They got. Can you imagine, Ishan? They got Ronaldo to win the Champions League.
They got Ronaldo.
Mason Mount out wide. Nice. He gives away the ball but wins it back straight away. Well done, Mason. Appreciate that. But Momentello, you've mudded me. He's absolutely mudded.
I'm just happy of the fact that Arsenal are losing today. Gives a lot of breathing space to us. You know what I mean? A lot of breathing space to us. Or else, as things stands, if they would have won, it would have been difficult for us. If we might have just lost one game and they would have won it, I think so. They would have gone above us. Not I think so. I believe it. This is an interesting topic to talk. Maybe about Allegri and Juventus.
Yeah.
He's not having a good impact as an inmates.
Look, he's
And
another one of
Juventus-
those managers, Ishan. I think with time he didn't evolve.
Yeah,
Just like Jose
yes,
Mourinho.
very good point.
They've been falling behind.
Yes, agreed.
Have to
100%
evolve,
agree.
man.
I think
Have
so.
to evolve.
His second sort of return in Juventus just did not make any sort of sense.
Yeah, it didn't make sense. They got Pirlo and then they sacked him straight away. Like, I mean, what was your idea? It was like the
Yeah.
Frank Lampard situation. You shouldn't have even got Pirlo. You should have just been serious and kept, given it to someone that
And
you're
he
gonna
won a
keep for
trophy
long.
as well. He won maybe the Italia Cup or something.
I think Italia Cup. Yeah,
Coppa
you're right.
Italia?
He did.
Coppa
Yep,
Italia.
Yep. But he was the first manager to lose the Scudetto after a long time. Because
Long
Juventus had
time,
won it for like 10 years in a row or something like that.
And even now, Juventus are fourth. So, I mean, how does it even matter?
Look, they shouldn't have sacked Sarri. Sarri actually won the league, right? Sarri won the league? Scudetto? Yeah, they shouldn't have sacked him. They should have just kept on with him. They should have got rid
Sorry,
of Ronaldo.
gets sacked everywhere, even if he gets wins, man. What's up?
Because you know why? They're not patient. They don't want to be patient. Do you know what I mean? Look at Napoli. Napoli were patient. Yes, they didn't win anything, but now Napoli play in a way where they've got that Sarri philosophy. So, and Napoli, I think, is leading the Serie A table at the moment.
No, they're second. AC Milan
second.
is first.
Okay. Villarreal with another penalty. This is lights out. Juventus.
My days at home, if they lose 3-0, they don't deserve, man.
Let's have a look. Did they get a penalty, ladies and gentlemen? Another penalty? Are you guys joking or are you guys...
No, I don't
Actually-
think so. Yeah, it's 3-0. It's 3-0.
It's 3-0. Change. Come on, change the score quick. Villarreal.
It's 3-0.
3-0.
My God, what embarrassment.
Villarreal with Unai Emery. Good evening.
Man says Italian Spurs and Spanish Burnley around.
Italian Spurs, Juventus, Italian Spurs. That is the ultimate disrespect. I love it. I love this game. Spanish Burnley. What a ball. That's a brilliant ball. And Alonso with a superb cross, which was intercepted. Wizard crossing from Alonso.
Oh, that was creme de la creme from Alonso.
The defender had to stretch out, lunge.
That
It was
was
with his
Marcelo-esque.
defender with his tippy toe. Tippy toe saved that, intercepted that with his tippy toe. If his toe wasn't there, that cross was going straight to Lukaku's pouch.
Oh, I forgot. Lukaku's there on the pitch. Wow.
Come on, bro.
The
He's the
star
big
boy,
man.
yeah?
He's the big man. He's the big man in the middle.
No, nobody will consider his 100 million. That's the best part.
Bro, even 10 million seems expensive.
Yeah. And now nobody gives a damn. You know what I mean? Because 100 million.
Oh, what a ball, Kante. That's brilliant from Kante. Oh, Alonso, you got to finish that. Come on, bro. He fixed you. He fixed you. Just when I was talking badly about Alonso, he could have put me on the mic.
He could have passed, man. He could have passed. He could have passed.
See, I was criticizing on the right
shit.
time. The opportunity did fall for him.
Maybe the criticism then came from heart.
It wasn't hard enough. Yeah, it wasn't from the heart. It needed to be from the heart. Lawrence Campbell, Alonso is a Chelsea legend. Do you know what? Ishan, this is probably a serious conversation. Is he a Chelsea legend? He's won everything, bro. You know he's won everything. You can't deny this from
Chelsea,
him.
But he ended up, staying even after that Lampard saga. and right after the first match after Lampard left, he scored and he was pointing on the pitch. Who stays longer, huh?
Bro, this man is staying longer than Roman. Roman is getting sacked before him.
Oh my God. Alonso.
I would have to say, yeah, look, he's won everything with us. Alonso has won everything. Didn't he? He's won everything, or he hasn't won Carabao
Alonso
Cup?
needs to be respected. Respect our elders.
Grandpa Alonso needs to be respected. Respect our elders. Come on, Bat Night. Good message. Respect the elders. Just a minute to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Could have easily been 3-1, yeah?
Yeah, easy 3-1. Oh, that Alonso's chance from
Alonso should have passed it to maybe Lukaku, and then maybe Lukaku could have missed it. That's a different story.
Is that a penalty? What happened there? Did Lukaku get a yellow card? What did he do? I completely missed it. Oh, it's a free kick. Jose Fonte gets a yellow card, and that's a free kick for Lukaku.
I think
Ziyech take it. Ziyech.
This also would the whole situation going around Chelsea. This would knock some sense into Lukaku. You know what I mean? To take his performance up, and that's the only way he's gonna come back to the team, or else.
Yeah.
Man, Ziyech has to take. Alonso did not even clear a man.
This is a Ziyech one. Ziyech has to
or
take
maybe
this
a Mason Mount as well would do the job.
It's a left foot finish for Hakim Ziyech. Maybe Alonso is taking this on, or maybe even Mr. Alonso snapshot. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea through to the quarterfinals. Nice victory away from home, 2-1. Bit of a scare when we first let in the goal, but got the equalizer very quickly. And then at halftime, I think that's when. Look, I'm not even surprised that after halftime, we weren't even threatened. The formation change, we put on another attacker. Yes, Mason did help out in midfield as well, but there's a lot of time he was on the left side. And at the end, it was a good professional finish. Goals from Pulisic, very excellent finish from Pulisic, and a very good assist from Jorginho. And the second one, very good assist from Mason Mount, who had a big impact in the second half. And Azpilicueta with his knee, I'll take it. I'll take any type of finish. Knee, your Laura, your backside, anything I would take, I would finish. It's good for me. Ishan, how'd you see that game, bro?
Oh my god. Yeah, it was a good game. I think so. They tried to keep it tight. Lille tried to keep it tight, but there were moments when they just lost focus. And those were the exact moments we capitalized on them and we scored. We could have got that third because that also was a moment where they just lost focus, in terms of defending abilities. And we could have got the third one, but it is what it is. A clean 1-4 aggregate win, and then we're through. So yeah, but I think so. The first goal from Pulisic, that was the most important goal. I think so that if it wasn't for that goal, and especially the timing of that goal just before halftime, just before going into the tunnel, that goal and the timing of the goal was very, very important. Or else in the second half, it could have been anything. They would have Lille would have come back with more motivation. Pumped up by his managers, by the managerial talks. And things could have been turned around, but thanks to Pulisic goal and good assist by Jorginho as well. I think so. The timing of the goal was very, very important, and glad that we
100%.
scored at a very, very crucial time. Then second half, I think so. It was much more balanced, the exact thing, and have to admire Thomas Tuchel. He exactly figured out, where the problem was.
I mean, is Kovacic injured, Ishan? Do we know?
I'm not sure about that, man. If I think so, if it's injured, even if it's not, I mean, doesn't matter to me. I mean, he could have taken off Kovacic and maybe put in Loftus-Cheek. You know what I mean? In the same position, if he wanted to maintain a midfield three, so he had that option as well. But what he did is that plugged off Kovacic, regardless of what the reasons are, doesn't matter. But he put in Mason Mount, and that actually changed the whole tempo of the game. We looked much more balanced, attacking wise, defensive wise. There was more balance when our defenders bombed up for man marking. Our two double pivots, they knew when to track back and when to go ahead. Kante was more clear with his vision, what to do, what not to do. Jorginho was more calm and collective. Thankfully, Chalobah was more focused on the game, calm, collective, no issues whatsoever. And we had a well balanced game into the second half. So yeah, I think so. It was a good game, and yeah, we move, isn't it? It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for the guys, with all these sanctions going away from home in France, and pulling up these performances regardless of the troubles and whatever's happening at behind the curtain. So yeah, big up to the team, and I think so. We move, isn't it? Middlesbrough is the next destination.
100% we move. Couldn't have said it better, Ishan. In these very difficult times, ladies and gentlemen, the team keeps putting on results. Right now, I only care about results. If I'm being honest, I'm not too bothered about how we are playing, what we're doing, because there is a human element to all of this. As Ishan said, you cannot look at us fans. Look how unsettled we are. Look how stressed we are with the ownership stuff. So for our team to go out there and do the job, absolutely brilliant. Juventus, ladies and gentlemen, have crashed out. Villarreal 3-0 away from home. Good evening to each and every one of you guys, courtesy of Unai Emery. And we now move into the quarterfinals, and hopefully we can go even deeper into this competition. As Ishan once again mentioned earlier, by the time we play our first leg into the quarterfinals, hopefully we have new owners. We can celebrate, hopefully, Rudiger's contract extension. And I don't know, maybe we hear some good news about Azpilicueta. Maybe he wants to stick around. We'll see. In this particular match, ladies and gentlemen, obviously Christensen got injured. Chalobah had a bit of madness, but after that, Chalobah was okay. And this is the thing with Chalobah. Always seems to have one mistake, but then he seems to sort of grow into the match. He did also have another sort of issue when there was two-man free, which should have been a goal. But yeah, Chalobah just needs to come down. Thiago Silva, once again, very, very good. Rudiger, like always. When was the last time Rudiger had a bad game? I don't even remember. Alonso, look, you can clearly see he's generally slow, but today he was even super slow. So I think the effects of being sick lately has got to him. So hopefully he recovers from that. Azpilicueta with a goal, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very. This is the thing about Azpilicueta. Never ever has a poor game. Always seems to give a 7. Great to have Aspi back, but it will be good to see Reece James back as well very, very soon. And once again, as Ishan said in the midfield, once things changed around, we've got in Mason Mount, the game complexion changed. Good goal from Pulisic, worked real hard. Another goal to add to his consistency recent time. And let's talk a little bit about the goal scorers, Ishan. Christian Pulisic, in recent times, getting a lot more minutes, bit of consistency. He had some off games here and there, especially that Liverpool game in the Carabao Cup where he missed a very good golden chance. But he's scoring goals. He's assisting at times. That we won't forget that left foot assist for Kai Havertz header recently. Some bit of consistency coming into his game, yeah.
Yeah, and I think so. He's one of the players. When he becomes consistent, I think so. It's difficult to stop him. We do remember that phase in during Lampard era. When he was kind of a MVP for us. Every game he was electric. Definitely after his run of consistent injuries, he's no more that kind of electric on the pitch. Maybe those sort of series of injuries has taken a toll on him. But I think so. Whenever he comes up with that intention to perform and score goals, be that player, be that front man, be the face of the team, I think so. The whole team benefits from it, and the clinicality of Pulisic has been a question mark. I think so, rightly mentioned by you, the Liverpool game, the Carabao Cup final game, and also if you'd remember Champions League final game against Man City, he missed an opportunity as well. Those are sort of opportunities he misses here and there. But then, when he finishes like that, I think so. It's a treat to watch Pulisic.
That was a crucial goal, Ishan. That was a crucial goal before halftime.
Very
good finish as well.
Yes, very good finish and a very good time to score as well. So I think so that'll boost his confidence, and I think so it's been a good selection by Thomas Tuchel to bring on a Pulisic and Havertz. And I think so these two players go hand in hand for us. Let's say we've seen the rise of Hakim Ziyech, and it was like he was the main player for us, and then the injury took a toll on him. He was down. It was important for a player to rise up again, and take the place of Hakim Ziyech, who was kind of a main guy. Havertz rise up, and it was every game. Havertz was our main man. Today, Havertz was not much involved in the game, and then Pulisic came out and said, "Listen, I'll take the baton, and I'll be the main man. I'll score the goal that we need," and that's what Pulisic did. So big up to him.
Big up to Pulisic, and this comment as well from Marvo. Marvo, honestly, love your comments, man. Keep them coming. There's Pulisic scored in the first leg as well. Remember, 100% remember, it was a crucial goal as well, being 2-0 up in the first leg. And now let's talk a bit about Mason Mount, the impact he had. Look, this is the Mason that we want to see. We don't want to see the inconsistent Mason. We want to see not just work rate, but mix the work rate with production. That's exactly what he's done today. Good cross. And Azpilicueta as well. Kudos to Azpilicueta to make that run into the box, give that extra option out there. Massive kudos to both of those players. And we move now. Coming up is Middlesbrough, and obviously on Friday we will get to see the Champions League draw, who we get to face in the quarterfinals. I have a good feeling. We'll go deep again because we are hurting. The world is against us, and we will do the trick. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap things up over here. Be up if you can. It's up to you. If you want to go to bed, go to bed. I can understand it's quite late in some parts of the world. But we'll drop the review of this game in about, let's say, half an hour or so. So do stick around if you can. Hope you guys have enjoyed this watch along. We will have a watch along tomorrow. I don't know if Ishan wants to be around, but I definitely want to do a watch along. I'm just having a look what game is happening.
Game? Of course I'll be around.
I love you, bro. I love you, bro. Because I get worried because you got work, man, and these nights are getting late.
Day after tomorrow we've got holiday, so I can go bonkers tomorrow.
All right, bro. It's totally up to you. What do you want to cover? You want to cover Everton, Newcastle, or you want to cover Galatasaray, Barcelona? Personally, I want to cover Barcelona, Galatasaray. I really want to watch Barcelona.
Who wants to watch Everton, Newcastle?
Yeah, that's going to be a shitty game. Live chat, let us know what you guys want to watch.
Galatasaray and Barcelona. Let's do it together.
I really want to watch Galatasaray Barcelona, bro. I really do.
Yeah, let's do it together.
Live chat, let us know if you're keen for Galatasaray
And
Barcelona.
what else game do we have? I mean, and what is the timeline as well?
7 a.m. for me, which is 8 p.m. UK time. Oh, sorry. Barcelona Galatasaray is 4:45 a.m. for me, so it's 5:45 p.m. for UK. So that's perfect. We can cover Barcelona Galatasaray, and then we can cover Sevilla and West Ham. Sevilla West Ham. Do you want to cover both the games?
Yeah.
Let's cover Barcelona Galatasaray. I think I'm happy to cover both the games, man. I think it'll be good.
Think so. Let's cover both the games.
Imagine we cover Everton Newcastle. We just trick the live chat.
No ways we're gonna cover that. I think so. What you said, Miss, sounds perfect.
Galatasaray, Barcelona, and then
and
West Ham, Sevilla together as well. We'll cover both. We'll
yeah. What's the time? Are they different? The time
one match first, and then the other match straight after.
Oh yeah, the perfect, man. Perfect.
Yeah, so we'll just go from one match to the other match.
I mean, it's all right for me. The timing for me is fine, but your timing is gonna be mad.
That's all right. I'll wake up early anyway, so I'll be up, and then I'll just continue on, and then straight after that.
Let's do both of them together, yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys very, very soon. The review will drop in about 30 minutes, and we shall see you guys tomorrow for the watch along for Europa Cup specials. Until next time, make sure you smash the like button. 21 likes to 100 likes, so let's get those likes up to 100, and then I'll catch you guys soon. See ya.